Yo, what up? What up? What's going on with y'all, man? Aaron B, Black Intro TV, D Felder, JRP Jr., Joey Crack, Casper King. What's going on with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all for coming through. We'll start a little earlier today. Shout out to Novell Descendants of Slaves Harris, Matt Blaylock, Aaron B. Yeah, man. Should we get this shit? What the fuck? Goddamn ass, man. Jesus Christ. Come on, Twitter. Batman Beyond 6'4", brother. You got it. What's going on with you? How you good, bro? But hey, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So as you guys can see, blame black men is in full effect once the president gets reelected, man. Again, um, tomorrow will be the one of the most historic days in voting history in politics, people, because this is going to be something like Muhammad Ali when he said he shocked the world. All right. Shout out to my man, Batman Beyond 6'4". Appreciate you, brother, for the 10. This is for your hard work. You didn't have to make a content, but you were dedicated to helping black men. Hey, man, I tried, brother. I greatly appreciate you for taking time out your day, man, and out your hard-earned dollars to give them to me, brother. Thank you. All right. So this whole hashtag started with blame black men, right? And the funny thing about it was, everybody that was outside of us thought it was something that they had did. They didn't know that this was an inside joke for brothers and pretty much saying, hey, man, we sick and tired of your shit. I want to give a shout out to all the brothers in this space. Shout out to Ramil O'Meara. Shout out to Ramil Amir. What the fuck? I said O'Meara. What the hell's wrong? Shout out to MOT. Shout out to Angerman O'Shea, Dr. Anwar Dunbar, King Sigma. A whole bunch of other people in here, man, that just, give blatantly honest perspectives of black man's inside the black man's psyche. Something that we don't often get to hear unless you're pretty much talking to yourself or you're an extremely private and very, very small audience amongst other black men. All right. This right here, man, they keep talking about the monetary value on this space. And when I hear people say that, I'm like, yeah, but bro, this shit is so valuable, bro. It's not even a price tag you can put on it because you literally touching again at the psyche and understanding of masculinity and manhood for men who've never even heard the concepts ever in their life before, even as adult men. Okay. The whole job and the whole purpose of this, man, is ultimately to help to ultimately again, man, help the brothers that literally victims to homes and a parent that does not understand them, doesn't truly care for them, and is not going to give them the tools they need to succeed. You feel me? So when we have that understanding, you have to put a very, very, very high valuation on this space just for that alone. Shout out to G Dizzle. Big ass light guy in the building. Shout out to G Dizzle, man. Chief Rock in the building, always supporting, man, with the super sticker. Appreciate you, brother, for the $5 washer, man. The $5 killer, man. PSA. Two B dubs. I don't give a fuck. Shake my damn head. My vote, my choice, my life. I don't know what BIJ stands for, but yeah, BIJ. Appreciate you, brother. And listen, man, we have seen it here. We've talked about this with me being in this short time, me being in this space, bro. The whole aspect of black men belonging to and being owned and being slaves to the black community, bro. You're just supposed to do whatever the women want you to do. And if you're not, you're a deadbeat, you're a lame, you're an incel, you're a loser, you broke, you alternative lifestyle. Whatever you are not being at the time that a black woman wants you to be it, you're just the worst thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? And have you once you understand that shit, man. Oh, okay, bitch. Okay, shout out to Dollar Watcher. Once you understand that, the whole aspect of the fucking of like your place in the community, bro, it changes. Your whole understanding of what you're supposed to be and what you're meant to be in the black community, bro. Again, where in any and every other demographic, the man is respected as and held to the standard and the esteem of being the leader, of being the head. Black men haven't seen that shit in over 3 generations, if not more. Okay? Haven't seen it. And if you dare do it, the whole entire hive attacks you because you're out of place. And that's what we see right now, man. And that's why I know you're doing great work here, but not only just here, black men all around this country, bro, are waking up. All right? It's not your job as a man to just be a wallet, a dick, and a fucking punching bag for women. It's not supposed to be. It's not your job. And when you dare step outside of any of those realms which you're relegated to, then you're a problem. You're a coon. You're white. You want to be white. Again, hearing people that are not even us, Ebro. Y'all know I'm not even big on the whole, mix thing like that. But when I see a dude that doesn't even look black, Ebro looks like he could be down at the motherfucking corner store, man. You know what I mean? The dude that be doing this shit. The dude that be walking up to the guy. I don't even know how to say the words. We singing that song. I mean, you get out of the good. When the dude walk up to the dude, he constantly does that to like the little Indian dude. He's singing the Indian song. That's what Ebro look like, man. So why the fuck I got a motherfucking Indian looking ass dude or Arab looking ass dude telling me that I want to be white? Nigga, what the fuck you got? Who told you to tell me anything about what the fuck I want to be when you looking like motherfucking a grown ass like Haji from Johnny Quest? Man, you don't sit your ass down and shut the fuck up. Listen, Sim Salabim ass nigga, shut up, bro. You don't tell me what I want to be and what you think and all. No, nigga. The thing and the funny thing about it, bro. You know what the essence of a fucking vote is, nigga? Do motherfucking niggas don't even understand the essence of a vote? Vote means choice. Means you're giving at least 2 choices, okay? For or against, this or that, yes or no. At least 2 choices, if not more, okay? And then you get to choose. You get to choose. Not the group chooses for you. Not your fucking choice is predetermined. You as an individual get to say, hey, this is what I want or this is what I don't want, okay? Out of the choices that you've been given, all right? But somehow, yes, we already got it up, Azrael. Azrael, we finna get into it, brother. It's like, hey, look at God. I didn't even know she said that. But again, I already had this predetermined that we're going to get into that. But so Hey, and for you guys that don't know, not already, man, do me a favor. If you're not already, if y'all some Twitter niggas, I'm just now getting on Twitter, man. Seriously. So I'm gonna drop my Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter if you do. Gotta get my this whole social media footprint up, man. You know, I really don't like Twitter because man, Twitter is like mostly fucking dumbass people, man. Jesus Christ. Number of fucking progressives and liberals, and we know why. It's funny how you wonder how and why, like, damn, man, how could one space this big just be oversaturated with just one side? Well, oh, it's clear as day now because one fucking side has been supported and the other one has been stifled. You're not allowed to motherfucking go against the crowd here. And that's some shit that you should be extremely afraid of, man. All right. Again, this shit goes against the American principles. Free speech is, hey, I should be able to say whatever the fuck I want to say to you, and it is what it is. Outside of me threatening you, your safety, and speeches of violence. Listen, man, I should be able to say whatever the fuck. I'm not worried about no white person calling me nigga. I'm not worried about no Chinese person calling me nigga, especially over the internet, man. I'm not concerned. The best thing you can do is just screenshot it and then show who it is. One of the saddest things I just seen recently, man. I need y'all to put a one in the chat if y'all seen the thing about the dude trying to eat at the sushi restaurant, right? And they kicked him out because he was a nigga in some Air Force Ones. Put a one in the chat if you seen that. And that's another thing I don't understand. Like, bro, we definitely need ego training. And trust me, man, I've had to do that myself. Y'all think I'm anywhere near bad now, bro? It's y'all to be, man. The shit I let go, the shit I let slide, the shit I don't blow up on, bro. Y'all to be surprised, bro. It's crazy, right? But it's something that comes with experience and wisdom, man. The longer you live, the more you understand, because man, your ego can get you killed, bro, or at the very least have you looking extremely stupid. So the brother went to whatever this I guess high-end sushi restaurant was, and they kicked him out. Like, hey, sir, no, you gotta leave. You got on no tennis shoes. And he's sitting there talking about, well, hold on. She got on tennis shoes. Look, this white lady right here has on tennis shoes. This is racist. This is that. This is this. Yes, sir. No, that's not the case. Her shoes are really this, but it's not that. You think it's this, but it's not. No, sir. No, you got to leave. We're gonna call the police. Like, good, call them. Whatever. All this other shit, right? And it's just like, brother, why are you begging to give these people your money? Why? Why would you beg? Shout out to my man, classy young man. Exactly. Why would you beg? Okay. Yes, Azrael, nigga, I used to be bad, bro. It's horrible. They're black indigenous TV, of course, black. Thank you. Listen, bro, you have every avenue right now, and all he had to do was post the video, right? But this is what I'm saying. He did post a video, nigga. I'm saying to the realm that he took it. All you need, but again, you know what? He was being led by his woman. Okay? Because motherfucker tell me, man, look, you don't want my business and so on and so forth. I'm not going to tell you and make myself look stupid. We spent thousands of dollars in your establishment. We spent thousands of dollars here. Well, bitch, now they're laughing at you because it's just like, yeah, you spent fucking thousands of dollars and they never valued them. They didn't care. And for a place I imagine is making hundreds of thousands of dollars, what does your $1,000 matter? And they don't want you there anyway. And that's another thing when you think, oh, I'm going to leave a review about you being racist and this, that, and the other, how you treat black people. You know what that does, especially like this was Asian people. Yes, no niggas. Go away. That's why you say they care. Niggas don't even understand that. Bro, do y'all understand that a lot of these businesses want you niggas to leave bad reviews and talk about how racist they are and all this other shit and so on and so forth? You actually increase their business because now, what do they know? It's a nigga free zone. It's a nigga free zone. Oh my God, yes, these niggas think this place is racist. So that means they're not going to be here. We don't have to worry about Tyrone. We don't have to worry about Shaniqua, Keisha, Daquan. Oh my God, yes. Let's go there today. When we're gonna applaud them for their work. They did the great work for, getting the niggas out of here. Nigga free zones. We need more of those. Same thing with the motherfucking white dude. The black dude that was talking to where he had the Asian man tell him, "Hey, this is a no nigger zone." This old ass Asian man said, "This is a no nigger zone." With a straight face, like, nigga, you ain't finna do shit. And and niggas make ourselves look weak, bruh. You know how much clout that motherfucking old ass Asian man got for that? Calling a nigger, hard R, nigger son, a nigger son. That's like, he left his fucking son off. Nigger son. This is a nigga free zone. Get up out of here. And instead of these dumbass niggas, I mean, if you was gonna do something, the best thing what you would do then was cut the cameras off and go ahead and get to work. You know? If that was gonna do that, but no, you niggas just, yeah. See, I'm gonna let the whole world know. Bro, I told y'all, listen, bro. Y'all that fuck with me know this. Y'all that fuck with me know this. But listen, bro, I've been right about all this shit, man. I just have a gift of perspective and being around all these people. One thing that the military gives you, bro, especially black people, is in-depth, constant, true interactions with the other races. All right, bro, you don't know shit about white folks because you run into a white cashier or a white person that cuts you off and calls you a nigga in traffic and all this other shit and so on and so forth. You don't have enough actual experience with the people, bro. Okay? Same thing with Asians. Same thing with Africans. All of my, and I'm not saying I'm 1,000% sure or I have the only perspective, and my perspective is the only one that's correct or right. What I'm telling you is, man, once you understand you've had in-depth relationships, experiences with those other races, you start to understand them. And what black people seem to misunderstand is that people care about you being mistreated. They don't. People are tribalistic by nature, man. Listen, I can point it out to you, even in Africa. Shout out to the brother Blaze. Blaze said this. All right, brother, y'all understand that this motherfucking wars that go on in Africa, everybody's African, but because you're of a different tribe, fuck them niggas. I don't like them. And if I see them, it's on sight. So if those are people that are literally from a genealogical aspect, bro, all right, Negroid, right? The same, okay, the same base from genetics, okay? What the fuck do you expect somebody that has nothing in common with you whatsoever? Bro, they're not gonna sympathize with you. The world has like a 5% sympathy rate, bro. And when you look at it seriously, I mean, that's realistic, bro. There are literally places where people don't have clean water to fucking drink, where people don't have fucking food to eat, where like motherfuckers are like they said, bro, it's niggas sleeping on bags of motherfucking cow shit. Okay? What the fuck I'm gonna give a damn about somebody in America being called a name? That's nothing serious, man. That's nothing to be fucking worried about. Shout out to, 757, bro. Listen, man, even working in the federal government as a civilian for years, I've learned a lot about other races. That's why I laugh when these people here talk about what other races do and they be wrong. Yeah, man, I'm in the military now and it's work. Yeah, listen, bro, that's what I'm telling you. Motherfuckers don't understand. Black intro, not even Karen cares, man. Karen don't give a fuck at all. Karen is selfish. Karen is a self-centered bitch. She's not giving a fuck about you. And Karen does that with white people too. Karen don't just do it with black people. It's just that now niggas are posting it. Those fucking white women that are like nosy ass bitches, they the same way to white people. Trust me, I see it at work. Bro, I seen the whole job get fucking shit looked into that shouldn't have been looked into because motherfuckers just couldn't shut the fuck up and stop complaining. To appease her because she feels some type of way, you got to deal with it. So Karens aren't just Karens to black people, they're Karens to everybody. But let me get into this shit, man. Let me hit y'all let me promote myself here first. Let me promote myself. Shout out to you brothers in the chat, man. Really, really appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all like and share the video if you could, please. Thank you. Second, do this shit. There we go. All right. So here's my illustrious Twitter page. You know what I'm saying? Just started this one. So by all means, you know what I mean? Follow your boy. You know what I mean? So let's get into it, man. All right. Black men after POTUS gets reelected, we're going to get blamed. So why not take the credit? If you guys, everybody done seen The Wire, man. Hey, if you ain't seen The Wire, you ain't black. All right? I'm saying that, nigga. If you ain't seen The Wire, fuck fucking what Joe Biden talk about. If you ain't seen The Wire, man, you need to watch The Wire. All right? I think they rated it as a top 5 all-time show in Time magazine or something like that. I know one of these magazines did it. I don't know exactly which one it was. What the fuck? Sometimes I could have swore I fucking lined you up, bro. We'll do it again, though. We shall do it again. What the fuck be going on with this shit? Why did it be happening? Where's that light-skinned guy? Make sure he's straight. All right. So, yeah, Marlo was one of the best fucking like villain characters everywhere, bro. Yes, Aegon, we are fucking Marlo, nigga. We're Marlo. We are Marlo. So let's hop into it.
I know what you're thinking, so I'm gonna put it out there. I'm responsible.
And that look right there, that's black women. That's Maxine Waters' old motherfucking James Brown looking ass. And we're gonna segue that right into this, bro. Maxine Waters on Black Trump voters. I will never forgive them. Listen, man, this right here is probably gonna come off as extremely harsh. Okay, maybe a little harsh, but hey, Maxine, you gotta get these jokes, man. Listen, bitch, we don't put up with your wigs for too long, okay? We ain't never forgive you about this motherfucking wig. We need you to motherfucking go find James Brown and give this nigga his hair back. Furthermore, listen, ma'am, you're 82 years old, okay? You're 82. I'm gonna need you to watch your pressure and don't do nothing to help you get up out of here to the upper room no faster than you're already gonna get there, okay? You too old, all right? To be up here sending threats and talk about who you ain't gonna forgive when you ain't got that much longer left, shawty. I'm sorry. You just saw what was the Lewis? John Lewis got up out of here real quick. He wasn't sick or nothing. He just one day woke up dead. Just saying. So Maxine, instead of you out here trying to put until you do right by me, motherfucking color purple curses on motherfuckers and shit. We ain't motherfucking blind now, old lady. We know what the hell you're doing. Okay? Why are you trying to do all that shit? You need to be focused on enjoying the life that you have left. All right? Because you are well over the limit. All right? So instead of you out here telling, and we know who this is to. This is to black men. How dare you think for yourself? Black man, how dare you not fucking give the Democratic Party your vote without being given anything in return? Black man, how dare you? I'm never gonna forgive you niggas. And I say, oh, well, bitch, we don't want your forgiveness in the first place. Didn't ask for it. No one cares. Waters criticizes Trump for the division he caused in the country. Congresswoman Maxine Waters has a stern message for black voters who are contemplating voting for President Donald Trump in the 2020 presidential election. Any of them showing their face, I will never forgive them for undermining the possibility to help their own people and their own communities. It's absolutely unconscionable. I'm about to say, what the fuck? Unconscionable. Okay? Absolutely unconscionable. Might have somebody say unreconcilable. What the fuck is wrong with me? All right. And mind you, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Let me see. Maxine Waters District. Let me see something real quick. Oh, they gave her a grade A. Let's see. But who is this? Children's Defense Fund. Okay, so this is for kids. Okay, so this is child poverty. So let me see if I can find something that's not skewed to just that. Let me see. But listen, man, not just Maxine Waters. Yeah, man, she got I feel good. During the interview on SiriusXM, Joe Madison, she expressed how it hurts to see black people contemplating voting for Donald Trump, according to the Chicago Crusader. I don't know why they would be doing it. I don't know what's on their minds, but if we don't turn out this vote and turn it out huge, this man could end up winning again, and this country will go backwards, Waters said in the interview. She goes on to criticize Trump on the division he's caused in the country and during the coronavirus global pandemic. The divisiveness of the deplorable human being has caused the confrontation of the dog whistling to the right wing, the white supremacists, the KKK, and they're coming alive. They're emboldened because they've got a leader who wants them to do it. What did he say to the Proud Boys? Stand back and stand ready. Well, that's not what he said. Ready for what? Confrontation? Give me a break, Joe. I thank you. I know you're on it, doing everything that you can. We got to shout it from the rooftops. Vote, vote, vote. All right. What you're not going to understand, though, okay, is that the vote is going to happen, but got to hit you with another famous Marlo verse. Oh, you wanted to be one way, but it's the other way. All right. And black men, we should fucking stand motherfucking tall and proud in the shit we about to help happen. You are going to give the United States of America 4 more years of democracy, free speech, and not being on the motherfucking communist socialist rule, man. All right. I'm hearing a lot of things brothers are saying, man. Shout out to the brothers that have their opinions and all this other stuff, bro. But listen, the whole thing of group economics, bro, from the aspect that you're supposed to do it, is not socialist. Okay? We're saying group economics from the point we're talking about everyone contributes. Okay? Socialism is you only get one people or a small group of people contributing, and then everybody benefits from the small group. No, that's not what we want to do, because you have to be invested. If and when you're not invested in something, if and when you're not working for something, if and when you don't stand something to lose, you don't put forth the same effort. And again, it's been studies and everything to support what I'm saying. Don't take my word for it. Look it up, okay? Whenever a person does not work for something, bro, they do not find the same amount of value in it because they didn't have to sacrifice anything to get it. Therefore, they're more likely to lose it. This is why you have the whole decrease in wealth in families and thing when people get wealth passed down. That's why you hear these millionaires and billionaires tell you, hey, yeah, man, I'm gonna give a lot away of my shit to charity, and I'm gonna give pretty much my kids a trust or a stipend or something as to where it's a limitation to it. I'm not gonna turn over my whole entire fortune to them because it would kill their drive and they wouldn't have to work for anything. Highly successful people understand that. Okay. Highly successful people understand the importance of having to work for something, man. All right. Even if you got to lie, cheat, and steal for it, even if you had to get it through, you know what I mean, unethical means, you're still working to get it. And you still have to go through a process to get something versus just being given to you. All right. Again, these proverbs and things, man, they sound like they're just, old colloquialisms and sayings that mean nothing. But again, man, the people before you were smarter than you. Okay. The people before you set up intelligence as you know it. And they just didn't have the words or the complex scenarios, situations, or whatnot to use as a reference point. Give a man a fish is one of the best proverbs ever. All right. You give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man a fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Again, what is that? It teaches you so many, and it's so small and so short, but it has so many extremely, extremely important principles that a lot of people can't flesh out and expand to the complex. All right. That's why I say I use the term simple complexities a lot of the time. All right. A lot of the things in life are simple, but if you know how to look at them and analyze it, they are quite complex. Okay. Life in itself is a simple complexity, but I don't want to get off into a tangent. Let me just get into the whole give a man a fish aspect. Right. All right. So you give a man a fish. All right. We're all taught what? Shout out to my man, Don McKee 90. Thank you, brother. Excellent points as always. I try, brother. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out to Roscoe. Yes, he was. That's different. All right. So give a man a fish. All right. We're all taught to be what? Considerate, compassionate, charitable, and help out your fellow man, right? You see somebody in dire need and of help, you're supposed to help them. All right, that's your humanity. All right, that's your compassion. All right, that's the help your brother man out. But at the same time, what you come to find is a lot of people are fine with just being given free fish. All right, very, very few people, man, are going to be like, hey, man, I see you got an extra rod here. What do I do with this? Show me how. No, they're just going to take the fish and go on their way. And then they're going to come back every day to see you fishing and say, hey, man, you got any more fish? That's where it starts to get complex. Once you understand that human beings are lazy as fuck by nature. The path of least resistance, okay? Just think back to when I understand it as a kid. If you give a kid the option to go outside and play or learn something, what are they going to choose 9 times out of 10? Well, some kids. Well, listen, I'm not talking about some kids. I'm talking about the majority. The vast majority of children are going to do what makes them feel good, what makes them happy. What are adults? Adults are just motherfucking grown children, okay? You're just a larger child for the most part. And a lot of people are that until their death because they never actually grow their mentality or increase their intellect. Man, there's so many people out here with the mindset of children, bro. It's funny and scary at the same time, and very, very few people understand that because what? They have the mind of a child. Okay. So the person's going to keep taking the fish as long as you give it to them. Okay. So the second aspect of it is for you to have the recognition to be like, okay, well, I'm going to help you the first time and give it to you for free because it's so bad. You're doing so bad and you're so famished. You don't have the energy to even pick up the pole and do it. You're about to die. Here you go. Here goes the fish. But, all right. If any more fishes you get, you're going to have to work to get. Or a lot of people do this because it's 9 times out of 10, you're not famished to the point where you're about to die. You walked up here to me. You didn't crawl. You got a smile on your face. You got some Jordans on your feet. You got some True Religions on your ass. You got a North Face on your back. Okay, nigga. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, you doing damn good, brother. So I'm gonna need you to pick up this fishing pole, bro. I'm not finna give you shit. You know what I'm saying? You lucky I'm not charging you to use this fishing pole. But no, man, I'm not giving you anything. You're very well to do. You're healthy. You're a man. So you gotta work for it, brother. Oh man, what you mean? What you mean, brother? Well, you know what, brother? Have a nice day. No, put my motherfucking get away from me. Don't even worry about my fishing pole, none of that. Holla, hit the bricks, nigga. What you mean, nigga? What you mean, nigga? And then, like I said, that's where you show him the pistol. Like, hey, bro, you don't got to make this worse than it is, bro. I tried to offer you something. I tried to teach you a life lesson. You didn't want to do it. So hey, just be on your way, brother. That's all I'm saying. We ain't gotta make this into something because you want to be lazy as fuck. And then then it takes it to an even deeper level. Listen to how a nigga would fight you now. He gonna want to fight because you tell him just nah, bro, go about your way. Don't worry about it, brother, because you don't want to work for it. He's gonna expend not only the energy to fight you, but the risk of losing his life because you said something he didn't like, because you refused to give him something for free when he could have just did that same energy to learn a lifelong beneficial lesson. That's mostly niggas. But people too, people outside of niggas, but again, we talk about black men in this space. So again, just think about it from that aspect, right? So that's how something extremely simple as giving a person a fish versus teaching them to fish can become extremely complex. All right? And again, man, the whole aspect of this shit is, listen, black men, get fucking confident in being, hey, man, being on your own, bro. If you're an intellectual black man, you have a fucking mind of your own. For the one, you're already in some, solitary confinement loner shit anyway. All right, because you're a threat to the system. The reason why black men, especially the intellectuals of us, have so much issues and problems because we dare ask questions, we dare analyze, we dare assess the situation, bro, and point out the fallacies and the flaws in whatever we're being told to do. Well, hey, that doesn't make sense because this is that and that is this and this is that. Why are we doing all this extra shit to do that when we could just do this and get the same result? Oh, well, no, that don't make sense either because it's very simple. Shut up, nigga, shut up, get out of here. And what actually happened is then they'll want to make you, you know what I mean, your own individual anyway. All right? They will purposely ostracize you, man, if you're making too much sense, if you start raising too many questions. And this is what black men have done this election year, people. And I'm quite proud of us. We literally have we're going to get all the blame for the president getting fucking reelected, even though I promise you, we're not going to account for even hardly enough of the fucking vote that's about to happen and he's about to get. You guys have not seen it, bro. All the polls are wrong. All right? All the fucking polls, and the media is purposely lying to you to try and play mind games, bro, to discourage people that are Republicans from going to vote so that Joe Biden can just halfway have a chance. I told y'all, listen, when he named Kamala Harris, and I called it before he even said he was going to do it, the reverse Obama ticket, it's clear as day. I already knew what it was when she popped up on the scene. Okay? When he made Kamala Harris his vice presidential candidate, he lost the race. These white folks is not finna vote for that self-proclaimed black woman, conveniently self-proclaimed black woman, to have a very, very realistic shot at being the president of the United States. It's just not going to happen. Not going to happen, bro. Not going to happen. I'm telling you. Not. So the aspect, bro, of the shit that's going to happen here, and pretty much Maxine Waters sending out a dog whistle from one of the matriarchal mothers, all right? Her, Oprah, who's somebody else that'd be like one of these old ladies that's got the black folks, their grandma status where you can't challenge them. Whoever that may be. pretty much trying to motherfucking shame you and tell you, boy, I'm disappointed in you, son. I taught you better than that. You know? And then you look and you like, well, lady, you don't know me. How the fuck did you teach me anything? You don't know me. Just because we black don't mean that you my motherfucking honorary grandma out this motherfucker. Which I know they do exist. Shout out to again the my elementary school and high school principal, and I think she was on the school board at one point in time. You do have those black women, man, that can serve as the pillars of the community that actually do great things and good things. But I can promise you, Maxine Waters isn't one of them. And her political control, bro, she had over all these damn years and no improvement in her district is proof of it. Of course, it's a black district. Oh Lord. What? I know they got, man. If I see a motherfucking, if I see a video of Kamala out here motherfucking twerking, bro, I'm done. I'm done, nigga. I'm done. Oh yeah, Gayle King with her Roger from motherfucking Family, not Family Guy, but American Guy looking ass, American Dad looking ass. Dolomite. See, Dolomite, they don't even understand that. Dolomite, thank you. Shout out to my man Dolomite. See, look, the Simps don't even understand that, bro. Once all heterosexual black men are the same, you are no different. We're all deadbeats. We're all misogynistic. We're all cheap. We're all lame. All right. If you're anything outside of the criminal fucking realm, bro, you're not one of these motherfucking niggas that's in and out of jail every fucking 5 minutes, and you actually have the right to vote. All right. Y'all don't even see that. Listen, this is why they talk the Pookie and Ray Ray and the educated lame or whatever, conversation, bro. The shit never ends because it's tied into the fabric of black people, bruh. How you gonna blame the criminal niggas when the criminal niggas can't vote? They already set up for an out. Yeah, see, I'm gonna go ahead and give Dontavius some of this good pussy because he couldn't vote anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna blame him. And I don't care if he already got 3 baby mamas, but I'm gonna let him motherfucking get some of this pussy and skeet in me raw too, and whatever happens, happens. I can change him. I can change him. Bro, I didn't even watch the video, man. I saw the headline saying where Floyd Mayweather just confirmed that his daughter is pregnant by NBA YoungBoy. Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Again, you can't use the excuse about it's because he got money. You can't use the excuse about I don't even know whatever else. This is a dude that's purported by one of his ex-partners, and I think he confirmed it at some point in time. Correct me if I'm wrong, that he has herpes, bro. It's a dude that got allegedly has a uncurable sexually transmitted disease. And not only is he dealing with this man's daughter now she's pregnant by him. This girl had access to any and every level of boy that she could want, right? Or young man that she could want because of who her father is. If she were to tell her father, hey, I want to meet such and such, cool, no problem. I want to meet such and such, cool, no problem. He could literally get it done. But yet and still, what the fuck did she choose? The ain't shit nigga. The nigga that had her trying to stab a bitch. Trying to stab a bitch. Y'all, this guy, you got that crunch. You got that crunch bar, bro. You got that motherfucking crunch bar. Wow. See, Sonny, damn. See, listen. Lord Jesus Christ. Wow. And lo and behold, no matter who her dad is, the access to the caliber of men, high value men. All right, I gotta say it. I gotta fucking say it one time, right? All the high value men she had access to, she picked the most low value nigga of all of them. A nigga that already got multiple baby mamas, a nigga that's got an incurable sexually transmitted disease, and lo and behold, you are having unprotected sex with a guy that's admittedly saying he has fucking genital herpes. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Out of all the hundreds of millions of dicks, okay, you could choose, and you're Floyd Mayweather's daughter, you choose the dick with all the bumps on them. Lord help me. I again, man, I'm just done. I'm done. I'm done, man. He just like her daddy. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Floyd ain't the smartest motherfucker, but oh my God, Paul. Wow. I'm not surprised though. Yep. Listen, man. Telling you. Hey, never again, bitch. You stuck with that. I know this nigga goddamn. Nigga got them bumps on bumps on bumps, bitch. You wait, who? What? Hell no, bitch. Bitch. That bitch literally owns that future, bro. How did them fish grease, little bitch? That bitch burning forever, bitch. That bitch got the eternal flame. She got the motherfucking. She got the Amaterasu from Sasuke, man. She got that black flame, bro. Fuck that. Hell no, man. No, sir. This bitch ain't finna hit me with the motherfucking hidden Sharingan KK Genkai out this motherfucker, man. No, ma'am. Forever burning, bitch. What? No way. But yeah, man. Amara, yeah. She got it, bro. Bitch, you burning forever. Stop. Get him out of here. Shout out to Larry Merrill, man. Hey, up on the 199. Appreciate you, brother. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Listen, man. The whole aspect of this shit, bro, is crazy. If and when, bro, you don't motherfucking understand this shit. Hold on real quick. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Brother hit me on the Cash App. Let me make sure I give that acknowledgement. Shout out to Little Big Nate for the 10, brother. Greatly appreciate you, man. Shout out to Little Big Nate on the Cash App. Shout out to new, the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, man. Yeah, hey. Hey, Ice, I try, brother. I try, man. Like I say, hey, y'all remember that shit when y'all give Kevin Samuels the most entertaining motherfucking Manosphere Award. Just remember that shit. Yeah, for life, like NWO for life. Bitch, she ain't going nowhere, man. But yeah, man, listen. Bro, stand up, stand proud, bro. Shout out to motherfucking Smooth. Y'all got me with bump. Like, bitch, y'all see y'all niggas get out of here. Dollar Wise to tell Magic Johnson his. Hey, man, shit, Magic can't even get rid of that herpes, bro. That's funny. Shit, niggas done got rid of HIV, but he can't get rid of the herpes, bro. Oh, man. Oh, God. Yeah, man, let me put this link in the chat for y'all, man. Go ahead and hop in here. Listen, the whole aspect of this, bro, is for brothers to bask in our glory. This is our time to shine. And they be like, you voted for Trump? Hell yeah, bitch, I voted for Trump. You're welcome. All are welcome. All are welcome. Because bitch, without me, your ass to be around this motherfucker speaking Chinese within the next 2-3 years. All right. Social credit system as to where fucking a person can counsel you for real. All right. So the whole aspect of this shit, bro. It's just crazy. What's up with you, brother? You got it. Go ahead.
What up, bro? How's it going?
Can't complain, man.
You really think black men are getting shit if Trump wins tomorrow? You really think that's going to happen?
Oh yeah, no, I think, bro. I bet money on it.
I don't even know why. Like, wait, wasn't it Obsidian who said like Trump was biggest amongst white women in the Rust Belt? So why are we getting so much shit for it?
Because, bro, you're stepping outside of your place. You're daring go against your programming and what you're supposed to do and be for the black community. You're supposed to follow the queen bee, follow her lead, do what she tells you to do, period. Without question, without challenge. And when you have so many black men coming to step out, man, and making ourselves not only vocal, but visual, you know what I'm saying, to the public, to let them know that they've lost their hold on the black man, they are literally being shown to lose their power. That's what black men don't understand about this, bro. This is bigger than just the politics aspect of it. This is literally the paradigm shift, the beginning of the paradigm shift we need to where the men want to be the leaders and they're no longer going to follow behind the women. You feel me?
Yeah, I hear you. But like my biggest fear is because let's just be honest, a big reason why Trump won last time was because many people didn't vote, but now a lot of millennials and Gen Zs, people of my age group, they're getting into the election now. So I guess my biggest fear is they get involved and then they outvote Trump on that because typically a Dem usually gets like 90 million votes per election. Hillary only got 60 million. So do you think that because they're outvoting more that they're going to give Biden that extra oomph to get the win or what?
No, bro. Biden has no chance, bro.
I hope not, but
I'm telling you, listen what I'm telling you, brother. Like I said this a few days ago. I don't think it's been a week, but I said this, bro. The president is going to win not only the electoral college, he's going to win the popular vote. Okay, this is going to be again something that resets this country politically. This will be the last year you see a traditional Democratic candidate. From here on out, it'll all be celebrities or what they call influencers or some shit like that, right? So what happened was this, man. I've been telling people this for the longest. A lot of people did not come out and vote for Trump in 2016 because, for one, they didn't believe in him because he wasn't a politician. And two, they didn't like him because they felt like it was fucked up or whatever. But he still won the electoral college because Hillary was so disliked. This just off of this basic principle. I know it seems stupid, but I'm telling you, it's just as simple, bro. Joe Biden is a whole lot more disliked than Hillary Clinton is, bro. So is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris can't even carry the black woman vote. There are black women out here speaking against voting for Kamala Harris, bro. So what's happening is there are going to be a lot of people that just aren't going to vote for Biden, and because of all of the blaming and all of the white man bad and all this other shit, white men getting this fucking blame, and white people in general, not just white men but white women too, getting the blame for being racist and all these other things. The silent majority is going to show up in drove again to reestablish themselves on a power structure, bro, to let you know, okay, if you're gonna fucking blame us for fucking everything, we're gonna show you what, just give us something to blame us for. Okay, that's a premise that they're acting off of, and they're gonna show up in record numbers. Also, the thing too about all of the young people being automatic Biden supporters or leftists and progressives, that's not true either. You got motherfuckers like Lil Pump out here saying, hey, he voting for the president. Then you got Lil Wayne too, and 50 Cent. All of these big people that
Lil Pump.
Yeah, Lil Pump.
Not that guy, bro.
hey, he one of y'all.
Yeah, bro. He represents the generation. Bro.
Yeah, he represents the generation, not just him. It's one of these girls too. I can't think of her name, but one of these young girl influencers the same way too. And they're in the mindset of young people. And I think that young people aren't being given enough credit. And that's where they're fucking up at, because young people are seeing the bullshit, man. They're seeing that Biden is full of shit, and he's not offering anything that's going to help them in the long run also.
All right, last question. Okay, because as we know, millennial and Gen Z are predominantly, Democrats. So what's going to happen in, like, say, 10, 20 years when they're the biggest voting bloc and the boomers start to die and such, and the demographics change from more
Well,
of your people to our people.
The boomers will be dead before 10 years, man. Boom. Well, I mean, I guess it'd be all of them. All of them be gone within 10 years. But I think you're gonna see a drastic boomer fall by 2024, bro. A lot of the boomers gonna be up out of here by 2024. So in the next 10 years, they won't exist at all. But this is what I'm saying, and this is what we're seeing as far as politics. And what I'm talking about as far as politics changing. Come with the boomers, though, is going to be a lot of the politicians, the traditional politicians, Nancy Pelosi's, Maxine Waters, Joe Biden, all these motherfuckers that's like 80 some fucking years old, and they in politics, bro. They're gonna die out, and the people they're gonna get replaced with is gonna be a whole lot younger because people are starting to run younger. You know what I mean? I think a couple years back, the guy in South Carolina was the youngest congressman ever, black dude.
How old is he?
Huh?
How old is he?
I know he wasn't 30.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he wasn't 30 years old. And I remember him because he had on the suit and he had on some ones with his suit or whatnot.
What?
And they about the changing or whatnot. It was dope. I mean, shit, that shit was dope as fuck. I mean, But shout out to Sneakerheads. But if somebody knows the brother's name, man, give it to me in the chat, please. By the way, I think he was a congressman out of
Daniel.
I think it was a congressman out of South Carolina or North Carolina too, if I remember right. One of the two. But shout out to my man. This too. Listen, bruh. Oh shit. My man's the Mac the trucker. Appreciate you, D-Mac, brother. Sorry, I ain't want to miss you, bro. I'm glad I didn't make sure I didn't miss one. Yeah, we good. Yeah, cool. All right, shout out to my man D-Mac the trucker for the 10, brother. Social media bash 50 Cent for clowning Lil Nas X for dressing like Nicki Minaj on Halloween. They call 50 a misogynist SMS. Heterosexual black men have to hold the line and stand and take that stand. Thank you, brother. Listen, bro. The whole aspect of this shit, bro, is this. Okay. Hey, all right. 414 kid, if you want to you can hop up here, brother, and give your take. But furthermore, I would just love to take your money. We can make a gentleman's bet also. I'm PayPal and Cash App ready. So let me know. I'll go light on you, brother, and give you a 50 piece if you don't want to go to 100. We can go the whole 100 though. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, bro, the president is getting reelected, bro. Hands down. Please hit the link.
Definitely.
Appreciate you, Wisewell CCP, Bakari Sellers. Appreciate you, brother. Citizen Lewis on you, bro. Go ahead.
What's up, bro? What's up, Fantastic? What's up, panel?
You got it.
Hey, man. Hey, man, we really got to understand something, too, man. Somebody put it in the chat, bro. This conservatism wave is the new culture. If you look at it, right, all the innovation, how they coming out with all this new tech and all these new music and all these new players, the old way of doing shit, like, I know y'all saw the Emmys. Nobody watched the Emmys. Nobody watched the NBA. Like, bro, we are done with this shit. We are the millennial generation is the biggest generation in America. We have way more power than these motherfuckers let us believe we have. We can really change shit for real. There's one thing I looked up not too long ago. Did y'all know that everybody who came together and created the United States of America was under the age of 45? Did y'all know that?
I didn't, but it makes sense because you lived a lot. You lived a lot less back then.
Exactly. So yeah, Thomas Jefferson was 30 years old when he wrote the Declaration of Independence. So it's always been the young people who make change and make shit happen. And with Black America, man, we have seen some fuck shit. I mean, this shit has just been. I mean, that's why this whole, that's why you see so much of this hate for black men going, what you say, leaving the Democratic plantation. Yeah, I can't wait till tomorrow, man. What y'all wearing to the Civil War tomorrow? I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, man. I'm ready for this shit, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. That'll be a sight to see. That really will.
Cause I'm telling you, man, Trump. I'm predicting landslide for real.
No, I'm telling you, like I said, they know it already. That's why they talk, bro. All the shit they're talking about is for people to have an understanding of them acknowledging he's gonna win without acknowledging he's gonna win. Bro, they talking about motherfuckers walking around with security guards and shit in New York, bro. Not only just boarding shit up, it's just like, bro, this shit is finna be bananas. And why the fuck would you listen? Why would you board up anything in New York City? New York City is liberal as fuck. Ain't no even enough conservatives there for them to tear nothing up if the president lost. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You lose a little bit of, if you use a little bit of common sense, bro. All the writing's on the wall. They know what's gonna happen. but the media are gonna be made to look so stupid, bro. This is why I say the president is a real one, bro. Hey, make sure y'all like and share the video, please, and thank you. Anyone that's new here, please subscribe to the channel. If not, grab the link if you want to grab the link and have the discussion about politics and what you think will happen tomorrow's election. You're more than welcome. No matter what your opinion may be, please come up and give it. You're more than welcome to do so. We like motherfucking competition. We like pushback. And we like opposition over here, man. So by all means, you're welcome to come up. But yeah, man, listen, bro. It's funny how the president said everything he said was crazy, bro. And it's we didn't understand the shit because we just weren't at the level, right? The whole fake news aspect of the shit, right? Bro, y'all don't understand how many lies the fucking media them been caught up in, and the fact of the matter, the shit they hiding and what they select to fucking tell the people, and just how much the media has. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, wasn't they saying Hillary Clinton was gonna win?
Yeah, they were.
She was running. Yeah.
They said Trump had no chance.
No chance, bro. And he was telling us the whole time the fake news is, you can't trust the media. The swamp, even the swamp shit was true, bro. You see this shit with Joe Biden ain't no joke, man.
Facts.
Yeah, that shit was deeper than I could even imagine, bro.
Yeah.
This shit, wow.
Yep. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? So real quick, to the idiots that keep saying, "Oh, Trump's going to lose." Well, here's the problem with them: they're getting their information from the wrong sources. Well, I look at different sources, and what people don't understand is that there are a lot of Democrats that are voting for Trump this year. For example, he was in Butler, Pennsylvania, and they took like a tally. 40% of the people that attend his rallies were Democrats. So that's what people are not understanding. Just because you see a lot of Democrats voting does not mean that they're voting for Joe Biden. There are a lot of Democrats voting for Trump this year. Also, there are a lot of Hispanics, way more than 2016 voted for Trump, and also African Americans voted for Trump this year. And like y'all mentioned about sports, people are not buying that Antifa Black Lives Matter bullshit. That shit stopped. People are not doing it no more. And like you said, Mr. Fantastic, there's going to be so many white folks coming out to vote for Trump this year. And don't forget the secret Trump voters, too, because Antifa has been beating people up and killing people for liking Trump. So they're going to make their voices heard at the polls. The only way Joe Biden wins is if they cheat. That's the only way. And the media is complaining. They know that Joe Biden doesn't have a chance. Why do y'all think Barack Obama was campaigning for Joe Biden? Because you know why? Because Joe Biden's not winning. If Joe Biden was really winning, then why do they need Barack Obama for? They're not really winning. They are the minority. The media, people don't trust the media anymore.
I feel you.
They don't.
Hey, bro,
Now,
I
do
wanted
you
to touch
think-
on what he
Oh, go
just
on.
said real quick. What you said about the Cubans, bro. So I got a lot of Spanish speakers on my Instagram. Yo, there's a shaming campaign right now because Florida, Miami is voting red. And
Yes, bro. Yes, they
bro.
are.
They going
Oh, hey.
they talking about some y'all think y'all white. They still, just bullshit like that.
Hey, bro, all of these battleground states, bro. All these battleground states are going to be red, bro, and not even close. I'm telling you, not even close. Again, they was talking about that yesterday, bro. If you guys are watching mainstream media, hey, to each his own, keep doing it. But like, shout out to Batman Beyond 6'4", like he said, bro. I suggest that you go outside of the mainstream realms and look at multiple sources, bro, and fact check the people that does the fact checking. I'm telling you, bro, Tim Pool, this dude is going to be like this dude before he leaves YouTube or whatever. But eventually they'll kick him off YouTube because he's rivaling the mainstream media, and he's actually countering the fucking bullshit of what's going on, bro. This dude is going to be like the new news. Okay, his template, his type are going to be the new news. All right, and the worst thing you need when you're trying to get people over to like state sanctioned media, right, to what the state wants you to hear and what they want you to understand and all this other shit. The last thing you need, bro, is a person that's independently out here giving their version and telling the truth and showing facts to back it up and all this other shit and challenging the lies. That's the last thing you need, man. So again, I told you guys, after this is why when we look back and understand what this fucking election was, this is going to be a fucking shift for American society when it comes to politics and media, hands down, without a doubt, guarantee it.
And real quick,
man, $4.99. RBR said he'll be there. Doing what? You coon ass nigga. Coon ass nigga.
And real quick,
by Sigma, Dems are going to cheat. No way Trump's win, bro. They trying to, they can't. They trying to cheat, bro. They don't have enough to do it. That's why they fight so dirty and so hard, like they are. They can't even cheat enough, bro. They don't even have enough to cheat. They trying, but it's not gonna work. Shout out to my man Trader MBD. News time now. Trump 3-point lead in New Jersey. See?
Yo, you got to think about this too, right? I mean, the people who are voting for Trump, they not mail-in voting. They are voting in person. They ain't mailing in shit. Yeah, exactly. So their vote is gonna get there first before the mail-in shit does. So it's the cheating shit. They're gonna have to do a lot to cheat. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. They're gonna have to blow up some fucking ballot. I don't know how you could cheat.
And I don't put nothing past them, considering what's come out. With all the cheating that's going on, that has been going on with, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Project Veritas, but they uncovered some major cheating taking place. I believe it was in Texas.
Yeah, the woman was posed as a Republican, but she was helping Democrats out.
Yeah, so I mean, and also there's a lot of things going on with voter rolls as well, where they're sending out mail-in ballots.
Yep. Hey, they just had an investigation, bro. Truth about all the mail-in ballots that was sent, and I think they said 30 out of like 50 some ballots was for dead people. People were already deceased.
Yeah, and there's stories of people's cats getting ballots. So it is and I think this is the first time in American history that mail-in voting has ever been attempted, and we never did it horribly. We never did it because it can't be done. Yeah, there's no chain. There's no chain of custody.
No checks and balances. No chain of custody. Again, you just send shit to a random address, last known address. People don't update their address. People don't even update their political stances, so on and so forth, and all these things. And you just show up to a random address that is not asked for, and anybody can cast a vote for you without there being any type of other, verification. But before you hop in here, bro, CJ was here, so let me go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I keep getting these Democratic text messages,
nigga. Oh my god.
And then it's got to the point where like an older black woman might call my phone, and then she like, oh, so you voting Joe Biden? Like, can we count on you and this and that? And I'm just like, nah, I ain't. I'm good. And then it's like, I just hang up the phone at that point because they about to like give me the whole like Jesus and just
your people voted. How you gonna vote for the white man?
You gotta put that S on the end of your people. So you gonna vote against your peoples?
Yeah. Then they always say like, they died for your vote. Like your ancestors, the only thing your ancestors died for was for you to vote. I'm like,
right, not gun rights, not freedom of speech, not on your own business, straight up vote, nothing fucking else.
And then furthermore, well, ma'am, they did. But what does vote mean? What doesn't vote mean I have a choice, right? That's what a vote is, right?
Exactly.
And that's what's crazy is you always see these fucking liberal get out and vote, rock the vote. Basically, it's all a veneer for like, hey, nigga, vote for the Democratic Party or else. You know what I mean? It's always like this plastic ass fucking MTV. We gotta go rock the vote. We gotta do our part. You know what I mean? But they never like take into account that we can make our own choice as black people. You know what I mean?
Hey, real quick, what people don't look at is like, look at Trump's rallies compared to Joe Biden's rallies. Joe Biden can't even get 100 people to show up. Trump had like 57,000 people.
Yeah, brother. Packed.
Like a fucking Super Bowl.
Right.
Democratic.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. Just more context on that, bro. Bruh. The 57,000 weren't even the size of the venue, nigga. They had motherfuckers on the outside trying to wait to get in. They had 20. It was a 20,000 person venue, and you had 30,000 on the outside that was just there to wanted to be there because they couldn't get in the motherfucker, bro.
And wait, bro, it get even better. It's like an hour notice, and they just pull up.
Yeah,
people were waiting. And real quick, people were waiting until like 12 midnight, a day before the rally. People were staying outside waiting for him to come. Thousands of people. And also, don't forget this too. Trump said after the election, he's going to go after the deep state. He's going to fire Barr. He's going to fire Dr. Fauci. They're going to go after Obama, Biden, the Clintons. He's going to go after them because guess what? He's not running for re-election, so it's not going to be political. They're going to go to prison. I'm telling y'all, people. I'm calling it right now. Barack Obama.
I'm not going to say that far, but I'm going to tell you this. This is what I can't promise you. Somebody's going to have to pay a fine at the very least. Okay,
someone's going to get indicted. I'm telling you.
Yeah, somebody's definitely getting indicted. I can tell you that.
It's one of them.
Because the shit they pulled with the president, man, and it all turned out to be false, proven to be false about the whole Russiagate scandal. And come to find out, like you said, man, I didn't even know this shit. Obama literally, this dude been fucking around with this man even long after he was not president no more, y'all. FBI and CIA, this dude had fingers in hand, spying on, and like, bro, it's just crazy. So I can tell you this. As narcissistic and as egotistical as y'all think the fucking president is, you have no fucking idea what a motherfucker like that will do if and when he's got nothing to lose. And
he's gonna go after these motherfuckers.
Black men, you need to get out. If you're still thinking like a fucking black woman, I really don't know how or why, what the fuck to tell you for the most part. But I will and can tell you this. Listen, bro, you need to be delivered. You know what I mean? Wake your ass up. You better wake your ass up. All right. Stop being one of the dumb people, one of the dumb asses. All right. And you need the motherfucker to understand what's going on here, bro, because you're going to see one of the biggest turnarounds for men's rights also in these next 4 years, bro. I'm telling you.
Like what's going to happen? Like what laws do you think are getting passed in the next 4 years?
Well, they already started. Like Amy Coney Barrett being on the thing. You have two people that were direct victims of well, not direct victims, but had extreme counter positions to Me Too shit, right? All this Title IX things, and pretty much like all a woman has to do is pop up and say you can you raped me or you looked at me wrong or so on and so forth, and I feel uncomfortable, so therefore you should go to jail and go to prison. The whole aspect of this thing too, and again, I am not advocating for or saying it's cool for sex crimes for any means, shape, form, or fashion. But this is what I'm saying. When you do things like what they did in because Cosby's in PA, right? He's locked up in PA.
I think so. He's from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So
So when you do things like this, bro, and you erase the statute of limitations for a sexual assault or a sex crime charge, right? You take away statute of limitations for that. You get what we see there as to where you have literally 20, 30, however many X amount of years ago, and no evidence, no proof whatsoever, and that pretty much the pressure of the public, a man's legacy and life can be ruined, and you fucking get jail time. This because another big thing too.
We've had some trouble there historically.
Okay, hold on, bro. Yeah, we go. And another big thing too, man. They made something available that they reopened the case that should have been shut, right? For the evidence or whatever, and they used it from a previous case that they had agreed to be fucking closed to use against him to get him fucking locked up. So again, man, just this whole thing where the man is going to lose, where the man can't win, that's a problem. And I'm greatly see that changing, bro, here in the next 4 years.
Now,
y'all got guns, right? Because Antifa's gonna be acting crazy in y'all neighborhoods somewhere.
The only thing with that is, that it's good to have some level of optimism, but there's a shit ton of cleaning up that needs to be done from a bureaucratic government level, right? I mean, there's a lot of in the FBI alone. I mean, look at what Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, and Comey, right? You got a shit ton of unelected officials that work in Washington, that work in positions of power, that have this ideology that has poisoned this country. And you have to look no further than the whole Russia scandal. If it was not for Peter Strzok and Lisa Page collaborating in continuing with the Pfizer warrants, then there wouldn't be Russian collusion scandal. But because you have people that are driven by this crazed ideology, people in government that's actively working against the United States as we understand it, the Constitutional Bill of Rights and all that stuff. you have to root that out first before there can be a turnaround.
Yeah, shout out to my man 427 getting it for the 20 ball, man. Thank you on the Cash App for mail carriers with mail in their personal vehicle in Ohio. Yeah, man. See, that's crazy, bro. And like I said, it's so many things that's going on here with the aspect of this election, bro. And the backlash black men are going to receive is because black women know. Again, I'm telling you, what comes along with this whole male protections, man. When you start making protections for males, and you take away this whole feminist ideology, because the only person that can beat a woman, bro, in this country is a woman. You understand that, right? That's why. And again, this is how and why. Once you get an understanding of really what the fuck is going on and why they're so vehemently against certain things and certain people, because they understand the message that it's saying to the people that are smart enough to see it. They really don't give a fuck about the useless eaters or the people that are fucking idiots, the mindless sheep. They're not gonna sway either way. But when you send out, like I said, these dog whistles, bro, and these beacons or these fucking these huge signals, smoke signals to these people, bro, that's a big problem for people that are smart and that are ready and willing to start a counterattack of sorts. You feel me? So when you do that and they see what's going on, you embolden the fucking people that are the minority, because bro, they're never gonna be more, awake people than the sheep. Okay, never. That's why there's one shepherd to 100 sheep. Okay, you're never gonna outnumber them. But the best thing about it is usually the smart people that are awake, they have resources and they're smart enough to fucking use their resources to where they manipulate even the sheep, because the sheep will just follow whatever the best thing, the shiniest thing that's in their face or the person that's put before them.
Now that's true. Like with sending signals, because the Me Too movement, like that'll have you out here being celibate. Because you know Russell Wilson, well not Russell Wilson, what's Russell Simmons?
Yeah,
he had to go to an island because he had a bunch of cases and stuff. But he
left
took
the country, didn't
he?
He left the country, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to Fiji because they don't have no extradition or something like that. But he took like 10 lie detector tests and they were still like it don't, like the test don't matter. Like I guess something was going on where there's like, we still gonna get you somehow. Like they's about to pull a Bill Cosby on them. And yeah, he just left the whole country and he been gone. So he got a factory out there and a bunch of other stuff going on. Yeah, and then another thing with the election with Kamala Harris, I see a lot of like girls on Snapchat and Instagram talking about, oh yeah, she one of us and all this stuff. But if you look at her track record, she went after like black women when she was locking up people in California, because she shut down Backpage and was just snatching up sex workers off the street that was like majority like black women. And then she made a little anti-truancy program, and majority of those women in those low income areas with the truant kids, those are like single black females, like single mothers and all that. So black women voting for her, but she probably locked up more black women than anybody, because she made programs and laws that went directly after black women.
That's what I'm saying? I was gonna say, man, that's why, I feel like when they were doing the voter suppression back then, I feel like, I mean, it's like, it seemed like niggas really don't know how to vote. I mean, this shit don't make any sense. Like, we keep voting for the same bullshit that keeps fucking us up over and over again. So anyway, but go ahead, Brother True.
Nah, I was about to say, like, to a certain degree, in regards to having some type of responsibility on the parent for their child's truancy, I think there's some validity to that, especially in our community, because I think until you as a parent, feels repercussions of your child's, behavior, then you really won't take it serious, especially like, most black women don't have accountability from the jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
And
true. Yeah.
the shit don't become real until it affects them and their lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were saying
So
that they cut off the bus lines and stuff. That's why the like at the time she came out with the program, they had cut off the transportation in the area. So that kind of like put them in a compromising position. But I'm not in LA though, so I don't know
yeah,
about that
I'm
part.
not no
But
damn Kamala Harris supporter, nothing like that at all. But you know, just saying from a principle level, you know what I mean? Hey,
oh yeah, you do
like,
got to enforce. Yeah,
hey, straight up, man. If a nigga, if somebody's son is out here motherfucking terrorizing the neighborhood and he's supposed to have his ass in school and shit, and it's about the 5th time, you know what I mean? Nigga done got caught breaking into somebody's shit. Hey, the parents got to have some kind of responsibility on that,
oh
especially,
yeah, that's true.
you know what I mean? But as far as like the overall topic, man, like, you know, I think there is a shift of consciousness that has to be made, and it has to be made from a ground level. You know what I mean? As far as the whole talk earlier about, you know, millennials, I think there's a ebb and flow when it comes to things in life. You know, from a higher level, like, you know, I think there has been a huge shift to the liberal side of shit, and that coming from the '60s. You know, that's coming from out of universities with this extreme left propaganda that's been pushed out for the last 40, 50 years. Eventually, the pendulum is going to swing back over to the conservative side of things. You know what I mean?
How
And
long
that's
would that
just
take, though?
go ahead.
No, I'm saying how long would that take? Because my biggest fear is within the next couple of decades, the Gen Z and millennials, as I said, are going to be the biggest voting blocks. We're going to get liberals every single election. That's kind of what I was talking about.
Well, I think you know, change is only comes about, you know, in one of two ways. Either a revelation occurs in your life. Well, okay, well, maybe I should try and do XYZ this way because the previous times that I did that, it didn't work out. You know, you learn that, right? You learn naturally, and you try something else. Or it's a catastrophic, something devastating happen, and you're forced to change, right? So if you brought that to a society level, you know, either there's going to be a natural progression of things where, you know, that ebb and flow process takes place, where there's a transition from an extreme left liberal way of thinking over to you know, a more conservative way of things. Either that's going to occur naturally just based off of how human society progresses, or there's going to be that catastrophic, devastating point of view or scenario that plays out. You know, whether that be in the form of a civil war, or maybe that be a form of, you know, one of these extreme leftists getting into the office and fucking up this country to a point where it's no longer recognizable, and then we go through a freaking period of 10 to 20 plus years of economic destruction, and then we look back and say maybe we shouldn't, you know, worry about what's between the person's legs and what kind of skin color they got, and we should actually care about merit and what the history is and getting jobs done. You know what I mean? So it's either two ways, man. I think as a whole, I think we're leaning towards the destruction point of view, because it's a lot of people that's, you know, just sleepwalking, you know.
Well, yeah, listen, and that's a great point too. Shout out to Indigenous people for the $2. Thank you, bro. Kamala, America's first side chick president, maybe. You won't get him out of here, man. Listen, man, the whole aspect of what Bro Toops was talking about, man, is extremely accurate. Listen, like I told you guys, bro, the traditional politician is dead after this election. And what's going to happen is you're going to have these everybody's going to be liberal. Okay, you're going to have, you know, extremely liberal. Well, you're going to have liberal, you're going to have progressive. That's pretty much going to be your thing. All right. And I think that's something we having to learn here too. That's where liberal people was cool with certain things, but the progressive motherfuckers are the people you got to be afraid of. Progressive is all on this, you know, like, hey, we need to, you know, promote more LGBTQ stuff. We need to you know, make it cool for adults to, you know, be sexually involved with children on the legal, again, you know what I'm saying, on legislative reasons, man. Y'all understand this, bro? Your opinion on something is one thing, but once you sign something into law on the state level, every state that signs a law pretty much hopes for it to be a national pickup to some degree. Okay, so once you have that understanding, man, this is the slippery slope that we're approaching. And like I said, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, LeBron James, all these individuals, that these influencers and these celebrities are going to be your new politicians. And what's going to happen is they're going to be bought and paid for in advance, and the people, they're going to have political strategists behind them that are telling them the moves to make, but it's really not even going to be them. The political strategists will be the person that they say they go to for their for the direction and things they should take. But when really what they're going to be doing is working for whatever corporation is giving them the most money. Okay, the corporations that are controlling. This is why we go back to the thing. You have to see the bigger picture with the aspect of Google, Amazon, Facebook, Twitter, all these things. You can't let a very, very few small amount of businesses control the entire market, because what they do eventually is they buy the politicians. They literally control the whole entire government. Okay, that's how oligarchies get started. All right, oil industry, anyone. But another aspect, man, we'll get a little tinfoil hatish is what we can go into right now, and that's also the impact of the corona, the beer flu or whatnot, right?
Beer bug, yeah.
Yeah, what happened with this beer bug, man, is like I said, this man has told you. Not only did Joe Biden tell you he's going to have legislation for LGBTQ people within the first 100 days of him being elected, he's telling you he's going to have a mandatory mask mandate and another mandatory government shutdown. When everything is showed you, this new guy for the president, Alan something, let me see what it is. His new advisor that he's going to pretty much replace Fauci with, right?
Alan West?
Huh? You said what?
I think it's Alan West.
I don't know if it's West, but it's Alan something. But we'll go.
No, that's the janitor dude you talking about.
Oh, okay.
You talking about Colonel?
Oh, okay. Yeah, wrong guy.
You talking about that black dude? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they over there. Paris just went on super lockdown and shit. I mean, they calling it escape from Paris right now.
So what happened? If you don't wear a mask, they arrest you, or how's that going to work?
You talking about with this new dude? Or you talking about Paris?
My bad, Scott Atlas. That's his name. Scott Atlas is the guy I'm talking about.
I mean, here, what Biden wants to do is going to be like, if you don't wear a mask, you get arrested, or how's this going to work?
Yeah, bro, it's going to be, literally, they have fucking, like, they have COVID camps in fucking, like, Australia and New Zealand, bro.
A female got arrested at a high school football game here in America for not wearing a mask outside.
They tased her.
Yeah. So you got shit like that happening here, man. Like, straight up. You have these Democratic ran cities in the states. They have this cocky-minded idea that if they suppress the economy, low enough, if they able to, make the country shit by getting people to go outside or riot, burn down businesses, then that will automatically translate into people thinking that the country is, on a downturn, and they will vote for somebody else in. And not, they have this idea thinking that no one's going to, make the logical connection that is them pushing these policies and causing the turmoil.
All right, shout out to Tony Le Guin for the 5. Thank you, brother. What does the panel think of Professor Alan Lichtman, who has predicted presidents correctly since 1984? He got Biden winning. Again, man, I think the last guy who predicted Trump was like one out of 100. So if it's the same dude that predicted that President Trump would win, I believe him. But I don't think he is. So again, man, everybody's wrong eventually, bro. Even me, eventually, I get up out of there. But I ain't been there yet. But I'm telling you, bro. If you all of the things outside of the mainstream media, it is the same dude. Well, hey, we'll see. If it's the same dude that predicted that the current president would win in 2016, I guess that's something to put in there, man. But I'm telling you, bro, I don't see it, man. Shout out to Factions like England shut down for all of November. And listen, you're seeing people fight back, man. And again, what this is, bro, this is a test run for globalism and being able to control the people, and just pretty much seeing when you completely and totally demoralize the people where they won't fight back. All right. This is why we can't let your Second Amendment rights be taken away here. Okay. I don't give a damn how big the military is or whatever from the the national aspect of. Nobody wants to go to war with their own people, bro, especially with guns. All right, that's not going to turn out good, regardless, because the military isn't bigger than all of the people. You know what I'm saying? And if
Yeah, it's only 1%.
Yeah, so like exactly. So like I said, when you see that I did the stream the other day telling you about the record number of guns that were sold in just this year alone, man. Hey, if you don't even want to send your troops into that. You feel me? And then too, you would have to get a whole nother law passed to be able to actually do the military versus the National Guard. So it's just so many things to it, man, that people don't understand just how ingenious the forefathers of this country were. It was for them to be like, hey, man, the government is never ever going to be able to override the people. Just take them over and tell them what the fuck to do. This is never going to be a dictatorship. And because we've never ever seen it get close to it, we've taken it for granted. But you literally are running the risk, bro, of this. We coming up on some dictator or fucking communist motherfucking rulership type shit. If and when you let this current regime take over, bro, they all about this shit.
Hey, Mr. Fantastic, real quick, I was talking to some Army guys and Marine guys. They said that if Joe Biden wins and tries to take the guns away, they said they will not follow his orders. They will not do it. They will turn against Joe Biden view as president. So many military guys I talked to said we're not going to take away guns from people because it's unconstitutional, and they don't care if they put us in Fort whatever. They said they're not going to listen to them.
Yeah, that shit sound good. I'm telling you. Listen,
is that legal though? Like, can you refuse an order from the commander in chief?
Yeah, you can refuse it, but your ass going to jail. That's what I'm telling you. And
they're willing to risk it. They're willing to risk that.
But this is what I'm telling you. But all you do, Batman Beyond, all they do is, bro, replace you with somebody that's not going to. You feel what I'm saying? You it's just a futile movement, even though it may be good in principle. All they're gonna do, bro, is replace you until they get somebody that's gonna get in there and do whatever the fuck they want you to do. You know what I'm saying?
And one of the things that you have to take into account is the push towards globalization. You know what I mean? Like that's what's going to be the downfall of nation states everywhere, especially here in America. You know, if we allow these crazy Marxists to get into office and they're going to pretty much dissolve our borders, let anyone in they want to. And eventually, you're going to have generations of people growing up here that has no connection to the nation or the Bill of Rights or the Constitution. So they really they don't even know what the fuck they got. You know, these are people coming from socialist countries. You know what I mean? And that's what they're banking on. They're banking on that. They're banking on Americans to basically lose their connection to America and what it means to be an American.
Yeah, but what's funny about that, Brother Truth, the immigrants seem like they have more pride in America than Americans do.
Well, not all of them.
It depends, yeah. Because it's already happening now. I mean, there's certain places like New York City and LA where you have enclaves of people who are Chinese, Hispanic, who don't even speak English, where they only speak their native language. So it's already happening at this point. It'll only get worse in the future.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, you have all these different enclaves of people coming over here that have no allegiance to America. No, they don't even know. They just basically here suckling off the teat. You know what I mean?
Exactly. For free. Like I said, that's the best thing about it, man. And that's why I say again too, people that are, bro, if you don't understand, this is why I say, man, you know, the right to vote is very, very serious, but you know, that's why they say ignorance is bliss and ignorance is dangerous, bro. Ignorance is one of the most dangerous fucking weapons you can ever have in your life, because people just get out here and say, oh, this person's this person is that, I'm not voting for them, and they're getting my vote and all this other shit. This whole aspect about the president being racist, man, again, people can't even tell you anything to show you concrete without a doubt that he's racist. Oh, he said stand back and stand by. Okay.
Central Park 5.
Like, bro, what the hell does that have to do? Since he's been in the presidency, man, what has he done that has negatively and purposely negatively affected black people? Nothing whatsoever. Again, the brother, he just released 2 more brothers from prison, right? I mean, you know what I mean?
Most niggas got the political prowess of Plies. You know what I mean?
Straight up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm tired of this nigga talking about politics.
Man.
Yo, Plies. That dumbass dude.
I be wanting to reach to my fucking phone.
Yeah, the rapper.
I be wanting to reach to my phone and strangle the fuck out of him.
He sounds stupid.
Like,
he sounds very stupid.
You even talking about, bro?
I'm like, bro, you like nigga, like they paying you good. At least I hope they are, because bro, you all off every time. You nigga, you are 1,000% wrong. You ain't and racism and blah. And like, listen, bro, stick to talking about that good pussy, nigga. Keep talking about sweet pussy fag, nigga. Because politics is not your bag, brother. It is not your strong suit. But
the thing, like
Biden
I'm
a
saying,
racist.
no,
Biden a
you
real racist. He said you ain't black if you don't vote for me. Like that's like a super racist statement to me. Like he's
But
like
not
you
just
ain't
that,
black.
man. It's so many gaffes that this man has made, man. And again, it's not even just gaffes. Looking at his political record tells you everything you need to know. What has he done? He's had one of the highest and longest tenures in American high level politics. What has he done to positively benefit black people, namely black men? He's done just the opposite. It's been one of the biggest detriments, bro. This dude literally was responsible for a whole generation of black men. Arguably, you can argue two generations of black men being incarcerated at higher levels, being given higher sentences, and being given life sentences for fucking non-violent crimes. Again,
He even said that Robert Byrd is a good mentor and a good friend, just like Hillary Clinton did. Robert Byrd, a KKK member.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He's a segregationist at one point in time, bro. He's part of a segregational party. So listen, man, the whole aspect of this shit, bro, is that you gotta be you can't just you're not supposed to just vote, because that's who your grandma voted for. And that's what a lot of us did. Shit, I was the same way. I was a Democrat. Shit, I guess I'm a Democrat because my mom and my people's Democrats. So I guess we Democrats, right? Not even knowing and understanding that shit, my vote was useless even in a fucking red state. No matter how much I fucking voted. You know what I mean? That's another big thing too, bro. If you're not in like a battleground state or a toss-up state, bro, you're going against the grain is never ever going to change anything. You're never going to turn motherfucking Georgia blue. That's not going to happen.
You're damn right about that, Mr. Fantastic. All the conservatives in Georgia, they are not going to let that state turn liberal. They will not let that happen.
I think a lot of liberal-minded individuals think the city centers are what the state is. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people focus on Atlanta. Oh, that's the post of the entire state. No, motherfucker, you forget about South Georgia. It's a gang of motherfuckers around. A whole bunch of hillbilly ass fucking spittoon using motherfuckers that live in between Atlanta and Georgia and shit in North Georgia as well.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, brother, but man, even outside of Atlanta, bro, I don't think you have many other cities that's got like more than what 500,000 just population wise, city wise. You know what I mean? It's like I think it's like Atlanta, Savannah, Augusta, Macon, and then like Albany or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So again, bro, it's not people don't even understand a lot of the things, bro. And that's just it too. Like I said, ignorance isn't a bad thing. People think like ignorance isn't a bad thing. Willful ignorance is a bad thing. But being ignorant of something just means you simply don't know. And you can fix ignorance by educating yourself and enlightening yourself. Go and find the information and becoming knowledgeable. That is not a problem at all. But a lot of people just, rather remain ignorant because again, ignorance is bliss. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think is going to happen? Because I do believe Trump's going to win. So black women, they're going to blame us. So what are black women going to do about it? What are they going to do?
Honestly, I think there's go ahead.
No, you got it, Sports. You got it. Go ahead. I go after you. Go ahead.
No, honestly, I think there's going to be a huge scandal. This is going to be Russiagate 2.0. There's going to be the Democratic. I forget what's dude's name. Starts with a P. He was the main figure in the whole gate, the Zod-gate. Podestas, the Podestas. Yeah. So the Podestas, the Podesta brothers already came out and said they will not relinquish, they will not yield if Trump wins. So I think there already is a strategy for insurrection by the Democratic Party. Even if the Trump landslides, they're going to come back with this whole vote by mail bullshit. Yep. And I think eventually it's going to be drawn out to a point where they're going to try to, overthrow the country in some way, shape, or form, bro. Because I think they got to them. Go ahead.
Listen, man. The president
Trump has to use he has to use the Insurrection Act after he wins. He has to.
Well, no, but that's people in prison. Well, that's the plan, though. 624. That's the plan, brother. And I think again, the president has some of the best political strategies, bro, I've seen in years upon years. So I think he's gonna be smart enough to not do it. and if he does end up doing it, it'll after he be to the where the people are demanding that he does it. But then once you get to that point, though, that's actually on some motherfucking actually helping the globalist shit too. Because at the end of the day, bro, listen, two sides of the same coin. I understand that shit. Don't think I don't understand that the president is definitely getting somebody this also too. All right, we not really getting too much of it, but just don't think I'm one of these motherfuckers that's just, again, I'm not a pro president. He's the best thing since sliced bread type of guy. That's not what I am. My eyes are fully open and I can see everything going on, man. All this stuff is, like you said, like Bro Chu said, is a thing to get America under the whole globalist and communist ideology, bro. But again, for whatever reason, the president got something going on for his personal interests or whatnot, whatever it may be, to the point of where he's not getting down with the program the way they want him to get down with it. He's just not doing it.
He lost millions and billions of dollars running for president.
Yeah, and
he lost money doing this.
And I'm telling you, man. He's in the way of a lot of things. That's why the media is against him. Other countries are against him. They had a thing the other night talking about how China said it's the. I watched the Joe Rogan podcast with
Alex Jones.
Yeah, with Alex Jones, man. Y'all gotta watch that, bro. And it's just crazy how a person that they've been telling you all this time and the conspiracy theories and all this thing and how everything is so fucked up and just made up and crazy to where this man was able to give you, no, look it up. Here it is right here. Type this in Google, you find it here, so on and so forth and whatnot, what have you. So again, man, a lot of the people that have been told that we're tinfoil hats and we just also, crazy and we don't know we're talking about conspiracy theories and all these type things, bro. We're going to be vindicated, bro, heavily. And this is the time for you to start seeing the shit, bro. It's going to be a lot of scary shit that comes out here soon, bro, over these 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
Pedophilia. So all these pedophiles, that stuff's going to come out too. I'm telling y'all, a lot of these pedophiles in Hollywood, they will be caught because they're still not done with the Ghislaine Maxwell case. They're not done with that. A lot of celebrities have been caught. There was pictures that have been turned in.
Yeah, the thing is with that, man, I see that there's so many investigations that have been ran since Trump got into office. They dragnet it and rescue kids and send a lot of people away to jail and shit, man. But none of that shit get publicized at all. None of it ever gets publicized.
I saw something interesting, Brother Truth, add on what you were saying. It said that there was like 10,000 resignations under Trump. Like, so there's a lot of like people resigning and shit like that under Trump that they got, that they're not publicly disclosing to the public. So I see what you're saying, bro. Like a lot of people are going under jail. It's just not public. People just don't know what Trump's doing.
Yeah, Trump is gonna fire a lot of people, especially after he's gonna let them know, hey, either you resign or I fire you. That's what's going on.
He's already
because they're not doing their job because there's some secret idiots in the White House that are leaking out false information that shouldn't be even leaked out. So he's gonna fire a lot of people. That's what he needs to do. Fire people.
Yeah, there's already a list of names that he is actually thinking of getting rid of if he wins the second term from the CIA, FBI, and the DOJ as well, because there are they're part. That's what I'm saying. You have people that have entrenched themselves, and basically they are fighting the so-called secret civil war. And they have a title, but in reality, they pretty much are fighting for, communist China. You know what I mean? They not fighting for Team USA. And I think a lot of that shit was uncovered during that whole Russiagate shit, man. Because you had literal DOJ officials fucking pushing this bullshit through.
I want to ask you fellas this real quick. Do y'all know anything about QAnon and the X-22 report? Because I checked out the X-22 report. They predict a lot of stuff before things happen.
I don't know what that is, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just think a lot of that QAnon shit can go off the rails a bit. You know what I mean? Some of the shit they get into, picking apart different posts, Twitter posts from the president. What did he mean when he said this? And then they compare it to a QAnon post. It's just that some of that shit is unfounded. You know what I mean? And I think it can get off into the flat Earth kind of area. That's at least from my perspective, anyway. I'm not sure if Mr. Fantastic got a view on that.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the QAnon shit, man. I don't get on QAnon. I didn't really get into it that much. I heard some about it, but yeah, man, I think just like a lot of people, bro, it's some nuance to the whole conspiracy aspect of it. You can't be like everybody's not a woman, everybody's not a what I'm saying, every man's not a woman type shit. So it can be entertaining, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man, everything ain't.
Yeah, I think a lot of people that get awakened, right? Some people, be asleep their whole lives, right? And it's pretty much only the plastic culture, beer, football, paying taxes and death. And then I think what happens is a lot of people end up getting woken up later in life, and they have an immediate shift to where they like, well, if that's false, then everything else is false, right? It's like a rubber band effect, right? They go so far to the other side to where, they don't believe anything. Everything is up for grab and question with no kind of foundation of what a person is looking at, right? So I think that can seep into movements like QAnon, right, where there's really no foundation for the belief. It's just conspiracy for the sake of conspiracy.
Do y'all think these pro-black idiots are ever going to wake up? Because I don't really think they are. They're just stuck in their ways. Because my mom, my aunts, they're stuck in their ways with this liberal Democrat stuff. I don't think they're going to wake up at all. Because let's just be real. Black women are very emotional. They're going to vote Democrat regardless. So as black men, we got to do our duty to stand up and say, hey, we're not with this shit anymore. We should be the leaders in that community, not y'all.
I feel you. The thing with pro-blacks is, these are views they had ever since they were children. So if you've been conditioned to believe things since you were a child, it's kind of hard to just get rid of. So, I don't blame them entirely. I think they're idiots, but for me, it's not a matter of, you're a bad person and just you got the wrong information out there.
Help you out. Yeah. Hey man, if y'all see somebody spamming some dumb shit, man, time they stupid ass out. Well, Chuck the Dollar Washer again for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. Bring back executions on the White House lawn. Oh man, oh Lord. By the time that's happening, it's not gonna be in the ones you want, brother. It's gonna happen, but it's not gonna be the ones you want. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's gonna be some firing squads, man. Yeah, hey, man. Are you black? You black, man, and you straight, and you got a brain? Yeah, man. Go ahead and get this firing squad right here.
Suck this dick, nigga.
You gotta suck this dick? Are you taking this bullet?
Hey, you see this rod on his leg, nigga, it's gonna be bad. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's how it's gonna be.
Hell nah. Hey, that's Kamala Harris. That's Kamala Harris campaign slogan. 2024. Rod
on the bullet. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. I'm telling you, man. Shit, man. Listen,
Kamala Harris. Why would any sane person vote for her, especially a black man? If you're a black man voting for Kamala Harris, you need to check your manhood.
Well, no, like you said, man, the whole aspect of it, bro, is that brothers just don't know any better. Unfortunately, brothers aren't trained, man. You aren't. Manhood is something that's taught. Masculinity is taught. It's not just natural. And like I said, when it's purposely targeted and stifled by the black community, bro, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
The thing is, you're dealing with a group of people that believe you can't come to a truth using objective reasoning, right? Yeah. And I was giving an example of this over the weekend when I actually was talking to the chick, and we voting came up because, as we all know, shit, especially in this environment, every time you start this conversation, eventually something about fucking voting gonna come up. So I was like, nah, I'm voting for Trump or whatever, right? And it was like an immediate repulsion, like you know what I mean, like I shit it on the table, you know what I mean, like it was for real. So. And I laid out the reasons why, you know what I mean? I laid out, okay, the fact that the Biden family is compromised by China. And You know, it was like, okay, I gave out all the fucking plot points. Okay, his brother basically reserved $10 million for him, or 10% of the deal they was doing. That they got all the fucking documents, all the background of how they were compromising in the Ukraine, off in Russia. And it's like these are all concrete facts, right? Everything can be verified. However,
You're right about that truth, and also
all concrete facts as to why and what Trump did for black folks as far as the HBCU stuff and blah, laying out my reasoning, right? My concrete reasoning why I'm voting for Trump. And all of it came down to was, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. That was a response. Exactly, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I just know he racist. That's what I'm saying. You have a people, you have a subset of people. You have, unfortunately, it's a lot of motherfuckers that cannot come to the truth using objective reasoning. Everything is subjective. Everything's based off of emotions. You can't talk to people like that.
You cannot have an intellectual adult conversation with people.
Exactly.
Like that.
Can I say something real quick? It's real quick. Okay, even if someone is a racist, but if they do a good job and if it's benefiting you, who gives a crap? Why do black people always care about people liking them?
Yeah, but it's the emotions, fellas.
I'm bigger on politics anyway.
Fellas, I tell you this. I've been sitting up here getting into it with cats on Facebook over, H. Biden and the crackhead and the P word stuff. And I'll drop them with straight facts. And ninjas will straight defend it or throw something out there about Trump, but completely deflect off the P word stuff. And they're plain as day. I'm like, are we in bizarro land? Have black people totally flip-flopped against that stuff?
And that's the feminine mind state we're in, man. It's always deflection. It's always, well, your mama black. Well, white people do it too. Well, Trump did X, Y, Z. There's nothing like, okay, maybe I need to take that in, analyze it, and do some research. No.
Here's a great deflection. And here's a great thing that Trump has done. He's the first president in a while to not put us through any wars. Because he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize 4 times, and the media doesn't cover it. Trump has to brag about his accomplishments because the media doesn't talk about it. Just like the Hunter Biden thing, they're not talking about it. Nobody talks about the good things that he's done because they don't want the people to know, but people are figuring it out. People are leaving the mainstream media and they're going to more independent news sources. That's what's going on.
Body news sources. But I got a question. I was in the chat and I heard people alleging that, these pro-blacks won't wake up to biting, these pro-blacks, when y'all say pro-blacks, because when y'all say pro-blacks, that's a pretty broad term. That just means people that don't think like you. So I'm trying to understand who are because a lot of times y'all put people in this pro-black box that don't belong there. So who are you referencing when you saying pro-black specifically?
Okay, so I'll give you a shot. So for one, of course, you got the official pro-blacks, like what's the girl's name? I just figured I always forget her name. The one black girl that said black people need to include the scammers and the strippers first. What was her name? Tamika Mallory. That's official pro-black. My son claims to be a pro-black. You got unofficial pro-blacks like Maxine Waters. People would qualify Maxine Waters as a pro-black.
I don't count her, but okay. I don't know the first person you named. I don't know. I'll give you my son. I don't know the first person you named.
Hold on. Fucking Tamika Mallory is like my son's fucking handler. She's like his controller. Wherever she had that nigga.
No, I said I don't know.
Let's not forget Brittany Cooper.
I said I don't know who she is, so I can't confirm or deny. I said I don't know who she is.
Well, yeah, Tamika Mallory, look her up. She's definitely a pro-black. Yeah, Brittany Cooper. Oh my God, the fucking
the sex strike brothers. We gonna be hurting. Blame black men. We ain't getting no booty.
Well, you may not know Tamika Mallory, but you definitely know Jamel Hill. Jamel Hill is definitely a pro-black.
She's not. No, she's not. No. She's pro-woman. She's pro-woman. She's pro-woman.
Whoa. I do. Hold up, Psycho.
She tears down black men. I ain't gotta tell y'all. Y'all all know this. She tears.
Yeah, but Psycho. Wait. And Psycho. I'm glad you said that though. So listen, Psycho. But hold on. So to black women though, and to black simps, she's pro-black.
and I will correct them every time they try to tell me that. I would correct them. They don't know. Absolutely not. Absolutely no.
But I'm glad you noticed that, brother, and you said that. So again, and it goes back, shout out to Chronicles, where he tells us all the time. All of these black women are feminists first, bro. They're globalists and they're feminists before they're racialists. All the time. No woman, bro, is looking out for anybody's other's best interest than hers first, including children. You understand that? A woman is looking for her best interest before even her own children, especially when it comes to black women from the aspect.
Oh, fantastic.
They'll just have the children. They'll just have the kids just.
I think a better question is to ask Psychopathia.
Oh shit!
What's his definition of pro-blackness?
Yeah.
People that's looking for.
So define pro-black for us, brother.
Well, people that are looking for the upliftment of the community, people that are looking to extend the legacy of the community as far as as far as lineage, I'm big on not race mixing and everything else. That's just me personally. I don't really. That's a standard for me. That's not a standard for everybody else. And I bang a lot of heads with a lot of pro-blacks about this because some don't care, and I question how pro-black they actually are. But that's just me. But my standard is, I'm not into the race mixing, and you gotta be one. You gotta be black first. You gotta be about uplifting the people, supporting black businesses, pretty much, doing good for the community for the most part.
So hold on.
The black community is dead.
Wait.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell him.
Let me just say this last part real quick. I don't think you can gender bang and be pro-black because you can't tear down one half of the community and consider yourself for the community. I don't believe that.
Okay. Now, would you say Would you say that the pro-black community is pro-family?
You're supposed to be. Yeah, you're supposed to be.
I didn't say what you're supposed to be. I'm asking you, would you say, in your experience from what you've seen and all the talking points that you've seen, have you seen the black family be put at the forefront of any talking point as it relates to overall?
People that I deem to be pro-black, yes. People that I deem to be pro-black, yes. People that you guys might consider pro-black, is a good chance they won't. So that's why I said people that I deem to be pro-black, yes, because that's who I rock with.
Okay, so who's your gold standard? Hold on. So are you saying that? Let me ask you this question: Was Marcus Garvey pro-black?
Absolutely.
Okay. Would you say pro-blacks are in the line of what Marcus Garvey stood for?
Most people aren't, because he was about repatriation. He was about going back to Africa. A lot of pro-blacks ain't trying to go back to Africa. So no, a lot of them aren't.
Can you be pro-black and pro-abortion?
Can you be pro-black and be pro-abortion? That's a sticky topic right there.
That ain't sticky.
I can tell you what my position is, but I don't think that's a gold standard on whether or not you can be pro-black. But I believe morally, my moral position on that is I'm anti-abortion. That's my moral position. I don't feel like it's smart to try to make it illegal, though. So legality, I don't think is really a good idea to.
Well, wait. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. Psycho. Again, and this is why I think we have to, it's important we have the conversation, because I think people misrepresent what happens.
So they waiting for
Roe v. Wade. Hold on, real quick. Roe v. Wade wouldn't be. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, RBR. I'm gonna throw you in here. Hold on.
God damn, RBR about to fuck this whole thing.
RBR, hold on now. Hold on. Roe v. Wade wouldn't make abortion illegal. It would just take away federal funding for abortions. Okay, that's all we do. So what the feminists lie, and they say, "Oh, you guys are trying to make abortions illegal." No, they're simply trying to say that.
You got some spiritual people out there that wants it banned, wants it outlawed.
Well, again, that'll never happen. I believe that's the minority. Again, that's from a moral standpoint. From a moral standpoint, your morals are your morals.
Making the most noise for the most part, as far as being anti-abortion. They're the ones making the most noise. Are the people that coming from.
Well, no, I don't agree with that, because it's a lot of men that are they don't support abortion like that. I wouldn't say they're necessarily anti-abortion, but again, abortion brings up a whole nother level of fairness in parenting and family law. Again, a woman has once a man gives a woman his semen, and the child is conceived, he has complete and total carte blanche over what happened with that man. So
I don't like that. I don't like. I feel like I do feel like they should be like agreements with the whole abortion. I don't feel like women should just be allowed just to have an abortion without the man's consent.
Well, and that's even on the married level. Even if a man is married to his wife can literally still have an abortion. There's nothing he can do about it. But the whole aspect is again too, even from that, not necessarily being able to keep her from having an abortion, but a man, shout out to J.I. If a woman can literally kill the kid, just completely, totally destroy life, a man should be able to have the financial means to say, "Hey, I don't want the child." But again, it's a corner market, and it's so one-sided as to where the only person that gets to have a decision or care about a child wants to conceive and all the complete and total benefits and none of the consequences. There's no consequence of a woman having a child, especially in America. A child brings a woman, food to eat, a roof over her head, and money from not only the government, but also from a man that they're going to make that man pay in child support. So
that type of thing right there, I have no issues with y'all talking about. I actually, my only question is, what are y'all actively doing to try to change this, though? Like I know y'all talk about it a lot, but I mean, like, are y'all actively trying to change this? Are y'all actively trying to get policies put in place? Like, because my whole thing about these spaces with the men's spaces, I should say, is like I'm cool with the MRA, right? The reason why I like the MRA is because they, men's rights and everything, and I support men's rights. I feel like that is very important, especially with this feminazi stuff going wildfire all around society. It needs to be doused out. So it does need some pushback, and men's activists are needed. But I just don't see a lot of them around here. So that's why I'm saying, like most of the men activists I see coming from the white manosphere and stuff like that and everything. So
they're after black babies just to make sure black men don't date black women. Only white men get to date black women, so the babies will be white. So their solution to black abortion is to make sure that black men don't date or have babies with fertile black women. That's their solution. But a better solution would be to elect somebody who is going to give you prenatal care, is going to give you $300 billion middle-class tax cuts, is going to let your child stay on your parents' insurance until they're 26 years old, till they can get through college, and give them $70 billion in Pell Grants for colleges. Give them hope for that their little black son can grow up to be president, or their black female daughter can grow up to be vice president. That's how you stop abortion. You stop abortion by giving black people hope that their kids will do something other than follow the white manosphere and start hating on black people and rooting for Putin and stumping for Trump. That's the
There we go. These idiots again.
Hold on.
What does this nigga talk about, man? What world are you living in, bro? Like, real talk, man.
Like, don't even engage.
He kisses Obama's ass. He kisses Obama's ass. Don't worry about it.
The thing is, though, Obama literally went to Flint and he drunk water with the fucking government, with the governor, saying, "Oh, it's okay. This water is a-okay. Everybody."
And by the way, the mayor in Flint is. By the way, real quick, the mayor in Flint, he's endorsing Trump too, because he said Obama did nothing about the water in Flint. Nothing. All talk.
He actually had a press
no
conference
action.
and he drunk this shit in front of him, like, "Oh, it's okay. You just go ahead and drink it." Like, he literally went to betray black folk. He telling black folk to fucking continue to drink that bullshit. So don't get on here telling me he was fucking Mr. King Bingling out here, because he wasn't. He was a fucking warmongering piece of shit.
Hey, bro, truth. RBR, he listens to CNN and MSNBC like the rest of those stupid ass niggas. These dumbass black folks out here.
Insult to me, coon nigga. Now, what I'm saying
How am I coon, motherfucker? How am I coon, bitch? Now, you don't even know me, bro. You don't know me.
I know you, coon. I know you, Kanye. I know you. I know you.
RBR, you're a piece of shit. You're a joke.
I'm black.
Man, don't even engage him.
You're
man.
trash.
Don't even
You're
give him
trash.
energy,
You
bro.
support gynocracy, RBR. You support gynocracy and feminism. You kiss these black women's asses when you know that most of them are trash. So shut the fuck up.
Where is this prosperity that the Democratic Party blossoms? Where has this ever worked in history in this country? Please show me a shining city that has, democratic values, that is basically the business, dog. Like, we should be fucking following this blueprint.
Well, I
Look
don't
at
have
California. Look at fucking New York.
Atlanta is city that you follow the blueprint.
But this is a red state, though. This is a red
Atlanta
state.
has a great business.
If you look at California, which is blue across the board, people are leaving that motherfucker on road.
Black Ground, wait.
What's up, little bro? You know I gotta come in on the bullshit, bro.
Hold on. First off, I ain't little nigga. I ain't nothing little about me. But secondly, hold on.
I know, brother, nigga, you younger than me. You younger than me.
Hold
You can be my little brother, nigga.
Let him finish. I'm gonna make sure you get your time, man. So just go ahead, bro. Finish up.
No, I'm just saying, man. It's fucking. It gets to me where you got brothers that will come out here and fucking stomp for this Democratic monster when they can't even show or prove that these policies ever worked or ever will work. And the thing is, it's all based on surface level bullshit. None of these brothers actually have a real deal understanding the policies that has been pushed and has wrecked the community. It's all about this.
What's your understanding of the policy? Hold on, RBR. Name me one policy that the Republican Party has passed in the last 20 years that benefited black people on mass.
Bro, I'm not a Republican, and I'm not sitting here. I'm not here at a stump. I'm not here on a stump for the Republican Party either. I'm just saying. I'm looking at reality, sir. I'm looking at what has been produced. Nothing has been produced that's beneficial for black people in these democratically ran cities. Nothing at all. And if you can point this up, please show me. Please show me.
I'm about to tell you.
Billion middle-class tax cuts, 25 million new jobs, 98% of black people covered under the Affordable Care Act, saving $1 trillion, $50 billion.
The Affordable Care Act was written by the freaking insurance agency.
No, it wasn't. Mitt Romney wrote Obamacare.
Okay, bro, Obamacare itself was written by fucking insurance companies, my nigga.
And Obamacare was a shit show. The premiums were going up every fucking year.
What are you talking about?
And also, you had to pay a mandate if you don't get it. That is socialism at its finest. So y'all shut the fuck up. You're a piece of shit. You're a joke. You pro-black idiots are the reason why the black community is fucked up. Y'all don't hold these black women accountable for the shit that they do. No, you just can't handle the truth, you bitch ass nigga. How am I lying? How am I lying? So why is the SYSBN movement increasing? Why is the SYSBN movement going?
Batman Beyond.
If he's lying, then why is Biden saying he has to improve it if it works?
Because they want Medicare for all. Because they want it to be strengthened. That's why. Because they
will never get Medicare for all because doctors want to get paid.
Yeah.
Well, that matters.
This is business, bro. This is business, bro. This is business.
A socialist. He's a socialist.
You will never get Medicare for all because doctors have to get.
You guys got to stop talking in stereotypes and talking facts. No one's a socialist. Just because
created a new tax, okay? Everyone had Obamacare tax coming out of their paycheck.
And you think you're spouting legislative things. You think you're spouting. You're not spouting anything. You guys are just talking a bunch of nonsense. Like for once,
we were mandated to pay a tax. We were mandated to pay a tax on a service.
And Trump got rid of that tax. Thank God Trump got rid of that tax.
If you know anything about taxes and how the government implement taxing, eventually that tax it continuously go up.
And the thing is, the health insurance, it's a $500 penalty.
You don't force me to get a health insurance, you dumbass. Are y'all crazy? Trying to force me to get something I don't want to fucking get?
Who called you any names? Like, who called you a dumbass? Like, you guys are wrong, and then y'all calling us dumbass.
You motherfuckers kiss Obama's ass because he's black. That's it. He hasn't done nothing. That's all.
Your names, bro. Hey, I'm talking about the ideas here. I don't want to. If I call you a dumbass or whatever, bro. Hey, that's not. I'm not trying to belittle y'all. I'm talking about y'all ideas. You know what I mean?
But what makes you guys' ideas so prevailing and right?
Bro, because the actual evidence, sir. The evidence going to prove out, bro. And what I'm getting to is for the last 60 years, the black people have been voting for the Democratic Party, and all we got is fucking disease, pestilence, and poverty, my nigga. Straight up. It's everywhere. All we got is a whole bunch of liquor stores, Planned Parenthood.
All black people live in. Hold on. Y'all don't let nobody else talk. So all black people live in poverty.
Blackground, it's on you, brother. It's on you. It's your
all black people live in poverty.
Go ahead, bro. I ain't going to interrupt. Go ahead, man.
So all black people live in poverty. There's no successful black people. Like you guys are successful. Fantastic successful. It's a lot of black people that are successful. Our woes are not based on a Democratic Party. Do you guys even know how legislation is done? So if there is not a competing party that's willing to help black people en masse and it passes through both houses, no matter what party is running the house, how can that benefit black people? How can we get anything if the government that set out to help us is not helping us because it's bipartisan or it's partisan bickering? Like, so what are we talking about? Like, it's just not up to the Democrats to change Black America. It's up to both parties. We live in a two-party system. We live in a democracy.
Wrong.
We don't live in a two-party system.
You're wrong.
So it's not up to both parties to make sure that they're
when the Democrats had the House and the Senate, they did absolutely nothing.
Listen, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna shut the fuck up. So it's not up to both parties to make sure that I didn't say shut the fuck up. I said I'm gonna say this. And
I'm not talking. I was talking to RBR.
Put your little feelings out your pocket.
Hey, man, let me have it. Hey, we gotta calm down with the fucking language. This is the discussion.
Y'all chill, bro.
Yeah. We getting a little too hostile, man, over disagreements.
Nothing, bro.
Yeah, man. Let's be respectful. We're getting out of hand with the bullshit. So come on. It was fun. It was fun for a minute, but now it's just getting a little too. You know what I mean? So let's bring it.
There are men who want to hear what it really is, so they can make an informed choice.
Let somebody else talk. Okay, I'd like to speak on the
affordable. Rob. It's on you, Rob. Go ahead, Rob.
Oh no.
So let Black Ron go. I'm gonna go after Black Ron. Go ahead, Black Ron.
Were you done, bro?
Yeah, but I was just saying we have a two-party system, and it's on both parties to make sure that their citizens' needs are met. Is it not? That's what they're elected for, to do the business for the people, right?
No.
Right? And the people are the constituents, whether they're Democrats or Republicans, right?
But no. That's a fallacy. That's a known fallacy. You know that they're voting, bro. They're voting to the interest of the people that vote them in. That's who they're. No, when they go to
Congress, they're there to negotiate the business for all people, not just the people.
No, it's not. No. You're wrong. They're there to
negotiate. When they swear in, they don't swear I'm here to help the Republicans only.
You gotta let them respond, bro. Yeah, you gotta let me. You gotta let me counter your point. Listen, what I'm telling you. Listen. They're there to either vote the interest of their representatives for the place where they're coming from in the House, okay, the people that elected them, what they want done for their district or their district, or for the Senate, their state. Okay, you're not there for everybody. You're there for the people that voted you in.
There's no Democrats in their district. Their district is totally Republican.
Again,
that's not how it works. You know that's not how it works.
Yeah,
so there is no Democrats in their district.
That's not what I'm saying. There's a reason why you have a distinction of parties, brother. So you know how that's going on.
It's a clear distinction. You know that's not how it
works. Yeah, it's the reason why you have a distinction of parties. Y'all got MOT in this bitch. What's up, MOT?
What's up?
MOT, what's up?
Oh man.
Once this election is over, every motherfucker on this goddamn panel is going to sit down and we're going to figure out what to do for the next 4 years. I'm not coming up here with these politically ignorant people. You're going to have assignments. You're going to learn about your fucking side. From 1776 to now, we need to discuss openly the history of this country towards black people. Because I will not be a part of these type of fucking conversations. At the end of the fucking day, if you dumb niggas want to keep sticking your dick in this ignorant black bitch and allowing her to take your fucking kids and do all this fucking shit that's on you. That's on you. I'm SYSBM. I'm SYSBM. I don't have to worry about this shit. We're not even talking about policies. You dumb niggas are talking about women that you cannot stop sticking your dick in.
Thank you, MOT. Thank you.
We were talking about politics.
Once this election is over, we're going to start talking about shit that ain't got nothing to do with women. That ain't got nothing to do with women. So after tomorrow, we're going to talk about that. You guys have a really nice day.
What the fuck?
Shout out MOT.
What the fuck was that?
So I just want to give brothers a view, and I'm gonna let you know Exactly.
Brother Truth, I was supposed to go after Black Round.
Hey, go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
Now, this guy knows that's not how it works. See, what happens is when we point out the failures of Democrats, what a lot of these Democrats like to do is they like to say, well, what about what the Republicans did? That's not how it works. When your people get in office that you voted for on the platform that they ran, and they said, we're going to take your vote, and then once we get in, we're going to give you something. And then once they get in and don't give you anything, you can't turn and look at the Republicans and be like, well, what y'all doing for us? You ain't voting for them. They don't owe you anything. You're not on their side. You don't support their platform. You do not support what they're talking about. So hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
Let me interrupt y'all. Y'all gotta let him finish, man. Let him rock.
I let you go. And I defended you being able to talk.
You're right.
Now, that's not how it works. It works that if your side gets in, and if they get majorities in the conferences and the committees that's in the government, they get to pass what they want to pass for the constituents that they are running on behalf of. They don't have to do anything for people that voted for Democrats because that's not their constituency. You're doing what you're supposed to do for the people who voted you in. That's how it works. When Barack got in and they had majorities, they passed what they wanted to pass on behalf of their constituency. It wasn't on Republicans looking like, why didn't Barack do anything for us? Because they don't support anything that he was on anyway. They don't want him to do anything for them. That's how it works. So you can't sit here and say like, well, what about the Republicans? No, if you keep voting for a party for 50 years and then you ain't been getting shit, you need to take a look at yourself and be like, well, why the hell we keep voting for them and we ain't getting shit? Not look at the Republicans like, well, what y'all doing? You ain't giving them a vote. So they don't have to do shit for you. They don't have to do anything for you because you ain't giving them something. Politics is about you give and you get, you get and you give. That's how it works. So if you're not even entertaining giving them your vote, they don't have to entertain doing shit for you. That's how it works. It's that simple.
Okay, now I understand everything you just said, right? In the nuance of political fodder, you're correct, right? That's what happens. They usually they cater to the people who donated to them, that give them checks, the organizations that come and sit down and they have the town hall meetings with. But the point that I'm trying to make is when you are sworn into Congress, you're not sworn in to just do the business of your district. You're sworn in to do the business of your district and all the citizens of your district. You're not sworn in to just be the congressman from Illinois who just for the GOP because you happen to be a Republican. When you pass laws and you seek out legislation, you have to do it for the benefit of all the people in your district. All the people.
Wait, brother. I gotta give let me counter your point again. Let me bring some clarity or pushback to your point. No, again, you're saying as to how you believe it should work. Well, we're talking about how it really works. You're not even talking about.
I understand. I said that I understand the nuances of it, and when they get there, they're able to do that and just really focus on their base. But what I'm saying to you is the way the process is supposed to work, and the reason why the nation is messed up is because it doesn't work like that. Because those GOP people think that, well, if you didn't vote for me or you didn't give me any money, there is no way in hell I should do something that benefits you, even though I'm elected official and I'm working for the people. But I'm only working for the people that voted for me. Because you didn't give me shit, so I'm not doing anything for you.
Well, hold on, wait. Well, hold on. So, riddle me this. All right. So we're gonna use your logic, right? But did you vote? You voted for Barack Obama, correct?
Yes, I did.
Do you vote for him twice?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So where was Barack Obama's what did he give to black people for giving them his vote?
He did a lot. He saved the nation. He saved the whole entire.
What did he give to black men? No. Wait. Hold on, brother.
You're
not answering. Hold on. I'm going to listen. I'm going to phrase the question so you can understand what I'm saying in the full context, so you do not go around my question or misunderstand. Listen, I'm asking you exclusively for black people.
Nothing. That's an argument. That's stupid.
No, it's not.
It's stupid to ask
Watch
what
your
he
mouth.
do.
Hold on, watch your fucking mouth. Watch your mouth, RBR. No, RBR. Because see, RBR, see, there you go, being stupid, because you know what I'm gonna fucking do now. I'm gonna disprove your point, because he did do something exclusively for who, RBR? Who did your favorite black genius Barack Obama do something exclusively for? What demographic of people?
He gave
That's a false narrative. He didn't do nothing.
That's not a false narrative. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. You gotta You gotta, bro. If you're gonna have the conversation, if we're gonna have the conversation discussion, you gotta be honest. Well, RBR, you got this motherfucking mortuary mic anyway, so let me help you out, brother. So listen, you guys can't try and corner the discussion, man. Listen. Barack Obama proved that you can do just that. You can do something exclusively for whatever demographic you choose to do once you're in power. He did that for the alternative lifestyle LGBT community.
Sure did.
But they're not white. They're all race. They're black. They're Republicans. They're conservatives. They're Democrats. They come from all.
Hold on.
What do they got to do with me, man?
I agree, brother, but they are
Democratic black. He didn't do
are
something
you,
for Democratic.
wait, background.
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta ask you a question, brother. You voted for Barack Obama twice.
Yes, I did.
Right?
Yes.
Correct?
Okay. Yes.
All right. So tell me what benefits we're going by your logic. What benefit did you, as a straight black man, get from the
stupid stuff? Some argument. He got health care.
He got
shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, I got it. I got wait.
So
see,
imagine what it's like.
Wait, Black Brown. Let me get it. This is why these importance of discussion. These discussions are important. What did you, as a straight black man that voted for Barack Obama twice, benefit from any of his LGBT legislation? Go.
It wasn't for me, so I wasn't.
Oh, so hold on, wait. We gotta slow it down. So hold on, but you just said now they're supposed to be doing things of all people, right?
Okay, but so he done things for other people.
So now that we established this,
because he bro, but he did that particular thing for gay people. Don't mean that.
Wait. I'm glad you said that. So wait. So
but
now that we
Republican gay people too, brother, there's a gay Republican.
Give me a second, brother. Just quick second. Listen. So now that we established that he can and he did do something for a specific demographic, okay? All right. I need you to now tell me. What did he do specifically for heterosexual black men?
$70 billion in middle class tax cuts.
No. Only.
Taxes increased under Obama.
Exclusively.
RBR, what the fuck is wrong with you? When did the mom name you Arthur Clarke? When did she name you Black Ground Radio? When did that happen? I missed that. Okay, back to what I was saying. Healthcare, lowering the black unemployment rate. The thing, helping veterans. I'm a veteran. I'm a disabled veteran.
I need to talk on that healthcare point because that is the entire legislation was written by Wall Street lobbyists. Okay, Wall Street lobbyists on the behalf of big pharma.
Got it from
even the architect of Obamacare said it was a scam. He admitted
Elizabeth Fowler. She was the person that wrote it. She was an ex-employee of WellPoint Insurance. Okay, you can look this up. The entire legislation was written by pharmaceutical lobbyists. Why do you think they mandated a private sector product, okay, for every American to buy? That's what it was. We were mandated to buy a product offered by the private sector.
Come with objective.
When you
first of all,
do you know that they spent half?
My God!
The pharmaceutical company. Look this up. They spent $380 million. Bro, they spent $380 million lobbying to get Obamacare passed. Okay, the pharmaceutical industry was the primary funder of the Obamacare. If you do your research on this, you will understand why the law was passed. But you don't want to. You have this ideology. You have this block in your head where you don't want to listen to what I'm saying.
They're in denial, bro. Truth. They're in denial. That's the truth. They're in denial. They don't care about the facts,
bro. Everyone that actually, Michelle Easton was the architect prior to. She actually was on the council prior to Elizabeth Fowler getting in. You know what? Michelle Easton went to work. She went to go work to Well Point directly after she got out of office. And the same thing with Elizabeth Fowler. After she finished getting Obamacare across the line, guess what Elizabeth Fowler did? Elizabeth Fowler went to go work for Johnson & Johnson.
What is your point?
My point is that the Obamacare that you're touting as you know, the business, as the fucking benefit for America, it was founded and it was funded by lobbyists, by the Pharmaceutical Research and Manufacturing Group of America.
So tell me, so if you have a problem with that, do you have the same problem with all the lobbying firms that lobby the GOP to loosen regulations that poison water and change food?
Listen, no, I'm not cheerleading. I'm not cheerleading for that. You're doing the same thing black people do, black women do. But what about white girls?
That's what they do.
Deflect, bro. Don't deflect and saying, "Oh, I'm not Republican. I'm not cheerleading for the Republican." Address what I just put up. Do not deflect and say, "Well, Republicans do X, Y, Z." My point is this: address the facts. Okay, the facts is that bill was written by the pharmaceutical industry.
It was from Romney Care. It didn't have shit to do with this bullshit.
What? Okay, listen.
It was Romney Care.
Okay, but what's your point? Are you saying,
bro? The bill was written. If you even look at what Baucus himself said, okay, he said that he repeatedly boasted that Elizabeth Fowler, the chief healthcare policy counsel, she was the architect of the bill. Even the guy pushing the bill in the Senate Finance Committee, he said that she was the architect of the bill. So how the hell are you going to go against what the fucking
Obama was the architect of the bill?
No, he was not, bro. I know the history of how it was passed. It was Elizabeth Fowler. She was the one that wrote the shit.
What is your point?
My whole point is that the fucking bill itself is a giveaway to the pharmaceutical industry. They would not have funded. They would not have funded.
And also, Obamacare killed competition.
They dumped $380 million into pushing Obamacare. The pharmaceutical industry would not spend that kind of money if they wasn't going to benefit on it, bro. Okay,
real quick. Let me hold on. Let me read the super chat. Shout out to Zero for the 5. Hey, let me shout to Zero for the $5, man. That's not the real RBR. I haven't heard Obama like 10 times in 10 minutes. Something's wrong. Someone called to make sure he's okay. Yeah, RBR, you all right, man? You hadn't called him a black genius. You hadn't called him the savior.
No.
The black savior.
Well, could I tell the truth for 5 minutes?
Yeah, hold on. I got you right after this, bro. I'm gonna let you get. You got to do something with that mic, though. You sound like motherfucking Morse code out of this motherfucker. We gonna let you work, though. What about the people from Israel that Obama earmarked reparations to? That's a good point. And they tried to. And again, we don't even know the earmarks that
That's a lie.
That what's the name has?
What's the earmark? What's the earmark?
Yeah, he gonna have another lot of lies tomorrow when this motherfucker lose. But go ahead with the next lie, Mr. Fantastic.
What's the earmark?
It's on you, brother. Go ahead, man. What you got?
Okay. Let me just talk about, first of all, 20 million racists who hated Obama because he was black kept their plans. They paid 50% more then they got a 30% discount because the insurance industries were afraid that people would rather have a 50% discount in the insurance even if they hated the president because he was black and it was called
Where are you
Obama.
getting this from? Please provide a source on that. Please provide a source on that because I've yet to see anything to say that Obamacare. Hey, go ahead, bro. I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. Go ahead, bro.
It came from the Health and Human Services Department, the department that administers Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act. So 20 million dumb white racists kept their insurance thinking that they would have to pay 50% more. They actually got a 30% discount because everybody in the law of the Affordable Care Act gets a 50% discount on their health insurance from market rates. Now, that doesn't mean that the market rates aren't going to go up because they do. But because of the discount, because 40 million people were signed up to the law, you got a 50% discount if you signed up on the exchange, a 30% discount if you're a racist who hated Obama because he was black, and you got the pre-existing conditions provisions. You got comprehensive coverage that covered everything from A to Z except for elective surgery, and you got a mandate that they could not drop you if you get sick or if you have a pre-existing condition like Obama had because he was black. He was born black. So his mother lost her coverage because she had a pre-existing condition of a black son. So what I'm saying about the Affordable Care Act is it saved 98% of black families $1 trillion. Okay. Now let's talk about the gays, what they got versus what the people who gave Obama $2 billion got. The gays gave Obama $14 million. What did he do? Well, George Bush was suing the states that legalized gay marriage. George Bush believed that marriage should be between one racist and another. Now, so when Obama became president, the black genius, he decided that he wasn't going to fight that case. Why? Because the Constitution says you shall not discriminate against somebody based on their race, based on their age, their religion, their sexual orientation, and all that other shit, that all men are created equal. And therefore, if two men wanted to marry and the state said it was legal, he felt that that was okay. He didn't fight the case. So he didn't give them the right to marry. He just didn't fight the case. He's a black genius, a constitutional lawyer for 15 years. He would have won the case if he had to fight the case, fought the case. He didn't fight the case. He did fight the case that the Republicans brought against affirmative action. Affirmative action, against the Affordable Care Act, after the Nazis put in the mandate saying if he put a mandate in there that you had to buy insurance, they would vote for it. So he put it in there. Did they vote for it? Not one of them did. But we didn't need the mandate. People weren't not getting insurance because we didn't have a mandate from the government to buy insurance. People weren't buying insurance because it cost $1,700 a month, which in my case it did, and I couldn't afford it. So people weren't buying insurance because they couldn't afford it.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait, RBR.
That's what gave the people a chance to afford the insurance, and that's why 20 million people signed up for it, and a number of Nazis who couldn't afford private insurance signed up for it.
The bottom line, it was unconstitutional. You can't mandate that people pay for a private company's product. Okay, you can't have a tax on people's paychecks, mandating that they buy a private product. At the highest level, that's exactly what happened. It was a giveaway to the insurance agencies. Big Pharma would not have dumped so much money into the coffers of the Senate and the coffers of our congressmen if it was not a dead giveaway to that industry. Big Pharma does not just spend money just to spend money. They dumped $380 million into the passage of Obamacare, and they did that because of a reason, because it mandated every American pay for their product.
Hey, real quick, let me hold on.
That is theft
Zero,
as well.
Zero, don't give me no more fucking money, nigga. Don't give me no more money. I know. If you don't know what the fucking earmark is, you're discussing presidential politics. You don't belong on the panel. Yeah, man. Listen, and again, I think too, man. Let
me talk about the. I don't want that pharmaceutical lie to be out there.
Can we talk? RBR, wait.
I want to read something that combats him. So go ahead.
Yeah, real quick. Hold on. Let me say this, and then we'll go to Rael. Then we come back to you, RBR. Oh, and then we gotta get Psycho in here too, because Psycho in session in a minute. But listen, yeah, man, listen, we got this part is something. It's not the MOT of him coming through his motherfucker swinging the hammer in this bitch, swinging the axe and the hammer. Listen, it's your responsibility, man. At one point in time, as American citizen, you're supposed to know the law, nigga, like the law. Like before there were lawyers and shit, you had to be able to go in and represent yourself in a court case if it was to happen. Bro, political understanding is not that difficult, and especially in a day and age where literally you can turn on your phone and you don't even have to read. So you can be told to you and an actual fucking explanation of whatever the fuck you want to know about something, bro. You have no excuse, okay? Niggas can't be around here motherfucking singing Coochie Man. Nigga, you can't be around here knowing the latest motherfucking song and shit, but you don't know what fucking earmark is. You don't know what the hell politics is going on, you know what I'm saying, going on politically. Man, shout out to Ramil. Nigga was on Ramil's panel the other day, man, and he didn't know what a conservative or liberal was, man. And I was just like, wow. So again, man, listen.
Either
it's not the same brothers. It's not the same brothers.
I was saying
the earmark.
I know earmark. I was just trying to make the point that both parties stick earmarks in their bills, so we can't play this game like what my man playing with the lobbying idea, like all lobby. That's what lobbyists do. They bring the bear of their industry to congressmen and to the halls of Congress to get bills passed that would benefit their industry. That's what lobbyists do.
You're proving my point, sir. You're proving my point. I'm not a Republican. I'm not sitting here cheering for the other side. So
yeah, but bro, real quick, background, real quick, background. It's not just
real quick, fantastic. fantastic. I'm not going against whether party you belong into. I'm just saying that I understood what you were saying about the healthcare becoming a lobbyist and using some executives to be the forefront of the lobbying. But what I'm saying is all industries do that. All industries bring lobbyists to K Street. That's what it's for. So industries can go in and smooge and buy congressmen big dinners and send them on vacation so they can get their industries
background. This is why I gotta stop you.
On the table so the money can come back to them.
But brother, it's not just.
Well, you prove my point. That's exactly what happened with Obamacare. They went and lobbied $380 million in order to make money on the back end. That's exactly what occurred.
Background. That wasn't background. It isn't just Congress. It isn't just Congress and senators, bro. It's the president also. They went to the president directly.
What you mean?
Just like the LGBT community went to the president directly.
Oh, you mean lobbyists? You talking about the lobbyists?
Yeah. The president has lobbyists.
You got to start at the head. I mean, they work their way to the top. They don't necessarily start at the president, but they work their way to the top.
Yeah, but hold on, this is the thing. This is the thing, though, and this is where this president is different. Where this president is saying no, he's not going to talk to the lobbyists anymore. He's actually going to make decisions on his own.
The lobbyists that don't benefit him. The lobbyists that don't benefit him. Fantastic. You think he's not going to talk to? You think he's not going to talk to construction firms that want easier regulations on building codes? You think he's not going to talk to lobbyists for farmers that want or manufacturers that want to dump water or don't want to deal with the what's the name, the EPA and their regulations? You think he's not gonna listen to them? He's gonna listen to them. He's gonna listen to the guy, My Pillow Maker and all in the pharmaceutical. You think he's not listening?
Do you think he was wrong for talking to Ice Cube? Do you think he was wrong for talking to Ice Cube?
He didn't talk to Ice Cube. Jared Kushner talked to Ice Cube.
Do you think the administration was wrong for talking to Ice Cube? You know what I'm asking?
I don't. When you're in an election for the presidency, you talk to any constituency to get votes.
Do you think he was wrong for passing the First Step Act?
Wrong for going.
We didn't need a First Step Act. What the grandfather clause was not needed for the 2010 Sentencing Reform Act. They ruled in the case of the bootlegging that if you were in jail for something that was no longer illegal for bootlegging liquor, as long as you prove that you didn't kill nobody when they put you in jail for bootlegging liquor, or you haven't killed anybody since you've been in prison, you can go. So we don't need a First Step Act for the 2010 Prison Sentencing Reform Act. We do need these motherfuckers to stop taking credit for it because they can't stand Obama. So why the fuck are they taking credit for the 20?
He did sign an act into law that got people out of jail. So let's not parse this out into hypotheticals and Constitution blah blah. He signed a law that got people out of jail. So that's the fact.
No,
so let's not. Yes, in December 2018, President Trump signed into law something called the First Step Act, and that signing into law had a result. Okay, so let's not parse this out into the Constitution, and blah blah blah. The very fact that he signed a document and then there was actions taken after that document was signed, that is the truth.
Can I respond to the lie? All right.
What's the lie, please?
That the 2010 Sentencing Reform Act needed a grandfather clause, which is what the First Step Act executive order was. It wasn't a law. The 2010 Sentencing Reform Act was a law passed by Congress and signed by that black genius. The First Step Act was a lie to take credit for those people who got out of prison once they checked their record and made sure they hadn't killed anybody.
And the Voting Rights Act, the Voting Rights Act was a lie perpetrated by Lyndon B. Johnson by the same party from 1865 until the 1960s that were blocking black men and ultimately black women, but initially black men from voting in the South after the Civil War. We already had the right to vote through the 15th Amendment. So it wasn't that we didn't have the right to vote. It was already codified in the Constitution.
Thank you.
Amendment.
Great point,
Rob. Was the Democrat Party in the South have been blocking black men's vote for over 100 years.
All right. Well, Obama wasn't president, and so we don't really give a fuck about that.
So the Voting Rights Act was unnecessary. So all that credit that y'all give Lyndon B. Johnson for giving black people the right to vote is false.
True, because the racist.
The Voting Rights Act is not that.
Hold on.
Hey, RBR, your mic is shit, bro.
No, it's not the mic. It's my connection to StreamYards. The only when I'm on two, because I'm broadcasting live right now with The Real Truth on the RBR network, but it also on two channels and on two microphones, it gets muffled. But when you listen to my show, I could play it on my show and it's fine. All right. It's just when I come to the other show where the Republicans are pushing their Nazi Marxist bullshit, trying to destroy this country.
Nazi Marxist bullshit. That doesn't even make sense.
You
bro.
just use talking points from the mainstream media. You just use talking points from the mainstream media. You just can't accept the fact that Trump is a better president than Obama. You just can't accept the fact, bro. He's using CNN, MSNBC talking points. The same old crap, and no facts behind it.
Real quick, let me shout out to C Rose from the breakdown of Rewards Perspective for the 499 Super Sticker. Thank you sis, for coming through. Shout out to my man NEU. Shout out to New man for the $20 cash app, man.
Because she's a black woman.
Because RBR, if Obama was so great, then Trump would not be president. How about that?
RBR,
If Obama was so great, Trump would not be president right now.
If Obama was great, wait a minute. Let me respond.
He's not great.
Let me respond to the lie. If Obama wasn't the most accomplished president ever, Trump would not be president. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
This guy.
This guy's a clown, man.
That real
Wow.
talk, man. Hey, I mean, for any man to be like, this guy's a king or he's a god or whatever, dude, like, no man should talk like that about another man.
Obama's a globalist, right? You know that Obama is funded by the Communist Chinese. The Democratic Party is funded by the Communist Chinese. They were selling Chinese secrets. And you want to talk about Obama's great when he's been selling our secrets to China for money. How did the Obamas get all that money, RBR? How about that? How about all the lobbyists and the globalists that he's getting all the money from? And also, Obama was getting money from Wall Street.
On your show.
Not to mention that he actually killed an African leader that was trying to bring Africa out of the Dark Age, and Muammar Gaddafi.
That's a lie.
The Obama administration was behind. What do you mean that's a lie? You can go.
And Obama bombed countries, RBR. How about that?
Behind the execution of Gaddafi. What are you talking about? This could be proven.
He was threatening to kill 850,000 people and have a Rwanda, and Obama wasn't about to have a
Hey, RBR.
Brother, you are
How many
so
wars did Trump
misinformed on
start,
that, bro.
RBR?
Like, for real.
Hey, RBR. How many wars did Trump start versus Obama?
How many race wars did Trump start?
No. How many wars in the Middle East has Trump started versus Obama?
How many
Name one.
How many lion ass?
You see, fellas, this is why you can't take this dude seriously. Every time we give him facts, you just can't accept it. You just can't accept reality.
I mean,
RBR
Hillary
is delusional,
Clinton literally
people.
came out and said, "We came, we saw, he died." And
what about Benghazi, RBR? RBR, what about
Don't
Benghazi?
give me this
What about
bullshit
that?
Benghazi. What you want to talk about Benghazi?
Muammar Gaddafi was trying to bring.
Hold on. In Benghazi happened because there was a racist Marxist alt-right Tea Party nut.
Obama was the president. He gave the order.
You said racist What the?
He uses race as a deflection. He uses it as a deflection because he has no argument.
You either are very uninformed or you.
He has no argument, gentlemen. He has no argument.
You have to be seriously uninformed to say racist Marxist, my nigga. That makes no fucking sense, bro. Don't bring that dumb shit over here, man. It's not gonna fly, bro. This
is why the black community is messed up right now.
People that know history, okay? So if you're gonna have an argument, make sure that shit makes sense, okay? Either you're doing this shit intentionally to mislead other people, or you really are just completely uninformed about anything.
Nazis, because the Nazis don't give a fuck about truth. All they care about is killing people who aren't white. Now, so what I said was in Florida made a movie.
You argue like an old damn black woman, bro, with that bullshit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
For real, bro. Like you have no.
What about all the black folks killing black folks, RBR? What about all the black folks killing black folks?
Ain't no black woman ever told you coon ass black women hating Negroes the truth. Now shut up. Now, so
shut up, punk.
The white boy was doing a movie, supposedly doing a movie about attacking Allah and Islam. So they were protesting in front of the consulate in Benghazi. So they sent an email to the Secretary of State at the time, Hillary Clinton, who should have been the next 45th president. And they said, what should we do? Well, they sent back an email, one of the 33,000 emails you motherfuckers couldn't find. And the email said,
I saw him. Okay.
Tell them that we didn't do this. This was the racist, Marxist, alt-right, neo-Nazi Trump nuts, Tea Party nuts in Florida that are making some movies. The United States does not condone this Marxism and this racism and this Trumpism and this neo-Nazi nuttism. So an hour later, the motherfucking mortar shell hits the consulate. Now, it just so happened that the CIA had a weapons facility next to the consulate in Benghazi. So when they heard the explosion, they grabbed their weapons and they got with the terrorists, killed most of them, captured one of them. Now, Susan Rice couldn't tell you that we had a weapons facility at the consulate in Benghazi because we don't like to tell the terrorists where we keep our weapons.
So Obama funded ISIS, by the way. Obama funded ISIS, by the way.
No idea what the fuck. Everything
he doesn't know anything about war.
Was a state-sponsored lie. Okay. So the ambassador for Libya was killed behind a operation that was carried out by the State Department and the Obama administration, arming jihadists in Libya and Syria. Okay, that's what it was.
Why did they have weapons over there in the first place, RBR?
It was the start of ISIS, and the ambassador was going to blow the whistle, and they had him killed because of it. Okay, that was what happening. Okay, and this has been released by DIA documents. Okay, you have to look behind this bullshit narrative that the media has fed you.
Hey, bro, truth.
You have no idea what you're talking about. It was not over no fucking video, bro.
You really think Obama is Jesus, bro?
He hasn't done anything.
Video, okay, if you actually look at the DIA reports, you look at the even there's people that actually was a part of that. There was people that actually came out that was a part of the operation, and they let you know exactly what it's about. It was about the gun running that they were doing out of that consulate, and the fucking ambassador for Libya was going to blow the whistle on the shit, and they had him killed. That's exactly what happened.
Well, that's a lie. Where did you get which fuck?
What do you mean that's a lie, bro?
This dude is delusional. Wow.
You just saying that that's a lie does not make it true. Okay, you have no facts on your side. You just literally came here and said that the Benghazi was over a fucking video over the Muhammad. I know what you're talking about. That shit came from the State Department. That bullshit came from Susan Rice. They literally came out the day after that shit happened. They said, everything was because of a video, and you ate that shit up, and you believed it. You believed the government narrative that the fucking Benghazi scandal was over a fucking video. Are you stupid?
He's a black female. An emotional black female. That's what you are, RBR.
RBR, man. RBR. I think we done had enough of the truth, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go back to your other stream, brothers, as you double streaming.
All right. Too much. Well, that truth is, guys. And if you need any more truths, you can come see me. I'm at
and when Trump wins again, leave the country. Leave the country, brother. When Trump wins, leave.
Hold on, wait. So RBR, we didn't get your take. So RBR, who's winning tomorrow? RBR.
America's going to win tomorrow.
Wait. Okay.
Joe Biden, who locked up thousands of black men. Really?
We need a candidate answer, RBR. What candidate is winning tomorrow?
Yeah, Trump was convicted when Michael Cohen went for the checks.
How many people did Trump put in jail, RBR?
Which candidate wins tomorrow, RBR?
This nigga grew up with his grandma, dog.
RBR's a simp. He's a beta male. He's not a real man. He's a chump.
We gotta hear him out. Which candidate wins tomorrow, RBR?
Biden and Kamala Harris. 90 people have already voted. You think they voted?
Yeah, the people that put a lot of black men in jail. Yeah, go ahead, RBR. Congratulations. Congratulations.
So RBR, what happened if President Trump is reelected?
He goes to prison for the crimes he committed in the McDougal case, the Michael Cohen's case, and for bribing the president of the Ukraine for $419 million.
That has been proven false, bro. It's been proven false.
What are you talking?
He listens to CNN and MSNBC. He's a fool.
You talking about him bribing the fucking dude? Even the damn the president or the prime minister, he even came out and said there was no quid pro quo in that. Okay, and they got a transcript for the fucking call.
Tell me that.
Yes. Quid pro quo.
RBR, you're a fucking idiot. That's what you are. You listen to CNN and MSNBC. You don't know anything that you're talking about. Your pro-blacks are the reason why. Real quick, RBR, you're the reason why the black community is messed up right now because you people are so freaking delusional. Y'all don't care about facts. Y'all are all in your feelings, and this is the reason why the black community ain't going nowhere. Y'all are a joke. Y'all are the biggest joke, and I'm sure as hell I am not marrying no emotional black woman that is so committed to that Democratic Party. You and your pro-black losers y'all can go fuck yourselves.
Get out of prison. I hope you and her have a nice life.
Bye. Bye, idiot. Bye. Bye, idiot.
Appreciate your RBR, man.
All right.
RBR, the gift that keeps on giving.
All right. Thank you.
Listen, man. Hey, man.
This is real. My bad, Mr. Fantastic. But real quick, fellas, this is really sad. This just shows how uneducated people are. They don't do the research. They just keep going with they keep going to the mainstream media narrative. They don't do research by themselves. They don't think for themselves. This is what we're trying to, you see, and what they do is they deflect saying that, oh, y'all just protect Republicans. We never say that. Y'all notice that every time we try to make a point, they always say, oh, y'all just protect Republicans. We never said that. The truth is they cannot handle the facts. The facts is the facts. Yeah, Obama became the first black president. That's a great achievement, but he has not delivered. He hasn't. Is Trump perfect? No, but Trump has done more. I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent.
Hold on. In his 8 years in office, Obama spent majority of his presidency denigrating black men. I mean, he folded on the My Brother's Keeper initiative. Yes. Before, when he ran for president, he didn't support reparations. He didn't. He said that marriage, based on his Christian faith, was between a man and a woman. And then once he got in there, because he was talking about civil unions. Then once he got in there, once he got that court stacked in his favor, he did exactly what he said he was against. He said, based on his Christian faith, that we believe that marriage is between a man and woman. That's what he said. And then he completely did the complete opposite.
Yeah, man.
We all know that the Democratic Party has an affinity for smoking crack in limousines while they get topped off by gay male escorts.
Oh wow!
And also, real quick though, RBR lied. Sexual orientation is not in the Constitution. Thank goodness for Lil Big Nate calling that out. The Constitution does not say anything about sexual orientation. It does not.
That's what I'm saying, though. But it's not. But
he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, but it's not though. But they just made it included in the latest vote by the Supreme Court. So now they're protected under the I don't know if it's affirmative action or civil rights, but now they're a protected class under the ruling that just happened with the Supreme Court. So now they're included through civil rights.
I thought they kicked that back down.
Nah, unless my understanding was that was at the Supreme Court level. So I don't know if they may rehear it, but from my last understanding, I know it was in the last 3 to 4 months. I think it was right after the whole.
Was that based off the Hobby Lobby case?
I don't know about Hobby Lobby. I don't think that's.
Yeah, because that was I think it was Hobby Lobby in that case where the dude was the gay couple wanted him to make a wedding cake for them and he refused.
No, that was at the state level. I'm talking about this one.
No, that went to the Supreme Court. He won that case.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he won that.
But no, this is a different one though, classifying them as giving them rights, civil rights protections. My understanding. But I'll Google it and I'll have it ready for the next stream a while.
But it was a prime example though of what I was talking about earlier, man. Like having that illogical point of view where no matter what facts you lay out. Like this nigga literally came on his panel and said that the whole Benghazi scandal was behind a fucking videotape. That was put out by the State Department. That was a known fucking propaganda operation that they tried to push and cover up exactly what really was going on. You had people that came out that was a part of the operation that actually said what it was about. You had DIA reports that came out and said it was about gun running to ISIS. This was at the beginning of ISIS. We funded them. And you got motherfuckers coming on this stream talking about it was a video. You got people coming in here saying that Obamacare was, it gave black people $2 trillion. Like, what the fuck? Where are you getting this from? Like, seriously. And you can actually provide documentation. You can provide names, dates, and all this stuff. All of it is that's white man.
And and also, brother, truth, Obamacare has killed competition and it also created monopoly. So Americans have fewer choices to choose from. And you see me, I believe in free market. I believe that you should have small business healthcare insurance companies compete with the big ones. It's just like you have the Kindle stick with a Cox cable, you got Fios. You see people are getting the Kindle stick because it's cheaper. So what it forces the big companies to do is, wait a minute, those are our competition, so we got to lower our prices too. That's the thing about free market and free choice. But RBR and those dumb idiots, they just want the government to run everything. I don't want the government in my life all the time. I don't.
It's the same thing with educational costs. Anytime you get the government involved in issuing loans or anything like that, or mandating something, guess what happens to the price? It skyrockets.
Yeah,
Because guess what? You don't have to worry about anything. The government's going to put the bill.
Exactly. The government's going to back you. Shout out to Bro Truth, man.
If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. Shout out to Lil Big Nate, the biggest lie ever.
Yeah, man.
Listen, such a big lie.
Yeah, listen, the whole aspect of this the big pharma in itself, man. That's why I'm doing this FDA panel later on this week too. Bro, the FDA's for sale and been for sale. And again, you got to be extremely, if you don't have to, by all means, do the vaccine things, man. I will fight against the vaccine. Listen, bro, this is just one step of many. And like I said, they're going to combine your vaccine with the social credit score as to if and when you don't have that. They're going to limit you to how you're able to move throughout society. Also, this is why they're getting rid of cash money. Paper money is going to be removed, and they're going to move everything to a chip, whether it be on your person or in a phone or in a device, whatever it may be. So if and when your social credit score gets so low or below the threshold that they like normality, they can literally limit what you're able to do, being able to buy or sell goods or do anything. You won't even be able to participate in society, man. So this shit is that deep. This is what the pandemic motherfuckers right talking about. Oh, what the pandemic don't make sense. It don't make sense. It makes perfect sense. Okay, you use this on a global scale. This is the first time, bro. Have you ever motherfucking heard Africa being able to start? Oh, we need to worry about a worldwide fucking malaria scare or change this around for fucking malaria or anything else? Fuck no. You know why? Because people motherfucking understand, bro, that this shit is bro. Listen, this shit is got some major shit going on, bro. All right, it's major shit going on in this motherfucker, and you need to. I know it may sound crazy, it may sound stupid, all this other shit, but bro, this shit is real. It just is. All right, all the shit they told you this is not a coincidence. The shit from A Brave New World, 1984, Fahrenheit 451. Where we're literally seeing all of these things now, and like I said, shout out to Ramil. I know Ramil always says, every generation thought that their generation was going to be the one that was the end of the world. Bro, none of the other generations have all of the shit lining up like time after time after time after time after time like we do. This dystopian future, bro, is damn near all the way here. We're seeing bits and pieces of everything from transhumanism to no free speech, state controlled fucking everything, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this shit is you better get. Bro, you better be aware of what's going on around you, because although the president will be reelected tomorrow, the next 4 years, not so much, bro. I'm almost guaranteeing a Democratic, liberal / progressive celebrity will be elected for the United States come 2024. And by that time, bro, I hope you got all your shit together and you got your passports ready. And you
I do.
Somewhere, because bro,
many of these policies are actually targeting black men, heterosexual black men.
It's going to be a female president too, a female Democratic president. That's what I believe.
They keep coming at us, man. It's always been about us. It's always been about the black male vote. Ever since slavery ended and the 13th and 14th and 15th Amendments been implemented, they have always been trying to suppress the black male vote. They stopped trying to suppress the vote when the Democrats was able to corral black people starting in the 1930s to vote Democrat. Before then, they wouldn't let black men vote. They had all these different black codes that was preventing black men from voting. It has always been around our vote. It has always been our vote. Because if we would have stayed Republican like we were, that would have meant that the women would have been voting with us as well. And that would have kept a lot of Democrats out of office. Once they secured the black men's vote, they had no problem putting that Voting Rights Act in, which was unnecessary because we already had the right to vote. So it was a smokescreen. It's always been behind our vote. Whether you agree with Trump or not, black men need to realize that your vote really has counted. It really has counted. They've been trying to suppress it ever since we got it.
Yeah, and another big thing too, like I said, man, these illegals are here. This is the last time of them being defended or being fought back against too. That will be a major thing too come the next election. As to where you're going to slowly but surely see these people, especially like I said, depending on what happens in the Congress and the Senate, them vote in these rights, man, for illegal citizens to be able to vote. Okay, for them to be able to have the rights of legal citizens here, born Americans, bro. The same shit you have, and you're actually paying into the system, but they getting into it for free. Do you understand how crazy that is, bro? To advocate for someone for one is here illegally, especially when you hear the word illegal and black man and how we know that correlates to us for one, and the treatment you get in this society. But for two, not only for them to be here legally, criminal, which means that they're breaking the law. They are due to all of these free tax paying things such as Medicare, Medicaid, welfare, your food stamps, all of these things, bro. You know what I mean? So you got to start thinking about this stuff, man. When you start caring about people of color and everybody, we got to fight for this. No, man, you got to fight for your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing anything other than that, you're crazy as hell. You're going against your own interests, and that's the shit that women do. Women always care about everybody else, and what about the kids? Man, fuck them kids.
Hey, real quick, Mr. Fantastic.
The thing is, bro. Go ahead, man.
Oh, real quick, Mr. Fantastic. I want to apologize to everybody on the panel and also in the chat. I was out of line earlier, so I apologize for that. I'm just so sick and tired of the ignorance. That's why I was really upset. But it wasn't called for to call people names.
You don't have the RBR. You don't have your RBR chit signed up yet, man. I know it's gonna take some time, man, but you gotta work with RBR, man. He's a old fella, man. Work with him.
But I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong, and I was out of line. So I apologize to you guys and on the chat as well.
Yeah.
Respect.
Go ahead, bro.
But yeah, man, they have to get rid of America. They have to get rid of this middle class ladder from the bottom to the top. That's what this lockdown is for. That's what their affinity for Chinese style censorship is for. They want us to get used to being under the control of a group, right? Notice that from the far left perspective, everything is about group ideology. Everything is about you're going to do XYZ at the benefit of your chosen group. There's no individual mind state. There's no individuals don't have the divinity of God on their side. Everything is basically about collectivism, right? It's a Luciferian point of view when you get down to the brass tacks of things. But that's what the goal is. They have to dissolve America's constitutional rights. They have to dissolve America leadership, eventually moving into a EU style government where we have bureaucrats off in the UN, right? We have bureaucrats off at the World Economic Forum that we have to answer to, but we have no direct representation. We have no way to reach out and say, hey, how about we not, teach our children transgender history in K through 12th grade. We're not going to have a say in that. You know why? Because the power has been removed from our representation of government. It's already getting that way from a corporate lobbying standpoint, because most of these motherfuckers on Capitol Hill give a fuck about what we got to say. But it's going to get even worse to a point where we're answering to a world government. We don't have any say in what goes on in our state and local national politics.
Yeah, shout out to Bro Truth for that definite truth, man. Shout out to my man Red Pill Silver, brother, for the 10. What is this? Black men talking politics without BLM handlers. Quick call Maxine Waters and Chelsea Handler. Yeah, man. Shout out to my man. Make sure y'all subscribe to him, bro. Listen, bro, this was a great conversation today. Pull up on man, everybody. I don't even know who to tell y'all to pull up. Everybody's doing a fucking doing a election stream tomorrow. So I won't be I don't know. I might do I don't know if I'm gonna do the fucking 10-4 hat tomorrow. I don't know, but you know, I'll figure it out between now and then. But a lot of stuff going tomorrow, man. Please do your part, bro. Go vote if you haven't already, if you can. Or if not, you know, depending. I'm not gonna say just vote for the sake of voting. I would even say if you vote for the sake of you know, writing in the ballot, if you don't want to vote for either one of the candidates, because we got to get out of the lesser than two evil mindset too. That's one thing that I do not promote. Just saying vote for, you know, even a person you don't want to vote for. Just vote for the practice of voting, you know what I'm saying? But not this. If you don't like either one of the candidates, don't vote for them. Just write in, you know, your damn high school basketball coaches and shit. Right here, write yourself in, you know what I mean, or whatever that's the case. But we definitely have to become more politically minded in the Black community, man, especially Black males. That's a major part of leadership and power, okay, in any type of government structure, societal structure that's set up, okay? So once you have that understanding, we hold ourselves to that standard and build upon it, and we just advance beyond that. All in all, man, another great discussion as always. Greatly appreciate you guys coming through. You know how we get down, bro. If you want to, man, cop a shirt. Appreciate you. BABG merch in the building. Don't forget, we still here. Big ass black guy. You know how we get down. And that's that on that one, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one.